Alright, let's go.
What?
Let's see. Oh, look at this, bro. I forget about all this. General, donations, browser, subscription goal, donation goal, tip ticker. The drop.
Place a bet here.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's get it.
What's tomorrow, bro?
Sunday?
I meant like the day that. Is it the 30th? Ah, fuck it. 30th, huh?
Let me see. No, today's the 28th, so tomorrow will be the 29th.
Perfect. Let's go.
Let's get it. You know what's cool? I was typing in my name on YouTube to pull up that guitar video, and it automatically brought up our podcast.
Nice. That's good, bro.
Yeah.
That is good. Let's see. Oh, is this mine? YouTube. Fights tonight. That is good. Dang, bro, you see the top left of our YouTube?
No, I'm gonna check that out here. What is it?
You'll see, bro.
I'm excited to check this out. Plus 1,500 for Romero to win by decision.
Jeez, that's ridiculous.
That's hilarious.
Looks like we have our first fight going up, yeah? Luis Melendez.
Yeah. Yeah, this should be a good one.
And
Two prospects.
who's
Boy,
it?
that dude's got a nice chain, huh?
Yeah.
With the gold boxing gloves.
Oh, yeah. You got your phone on you, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna check it right now. I'm trying to find it on YouTube here. I just gotta refresh the page. I already have it pulled up. Come on.
All right.
Oh,
Let's see. Let me go
beer
back.
money. That's what I'm talking about, bruh.
What happened? Bam.
Nice, dude. Do you think your stream's off from mine or what?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Have they started yet on yours?
No, it's the
Okay, mine either. We'll go by the round timer to see how different our stuff is. That was happening to us with the UFC last time too, and that wasn't even a pay-per-view.
right.
Looks professional though, dude.
Does it?
Yeah,
That's good.
I'm really shocked, like how good it looks, considering this is our first time actually getting it to test it out and stuff.
Right? Yeah, it's exciting.
See if I can try to stay in my camera frame here. It's the one bad thing about old Travis's back posture,
Yeah.
constantly moving.
Right. All right. All right. All right. All right.
Yeah, they're still announcing them on mine.
Oh, yeah. Well, same here. Yeah.
Yeah, they just announced Ramirez, Zerto.
Yeah. See, you're ahead of me. They just want they just announced Luis on mine.
Ah,
Yeah. Let me try a different one. Maybe.
and if not, let me know, and maybe I can try to like pause mine or something to catch up. Or
Right. How's it look
on the one I'm
on the other one, bro? The one I'm on.
I don't know. I haven't pulled that one up. The last time I was on it, it was like being weird. Could be the computer I got though. Yeah, they're just starting like right now. It's
Yeah, mine just touched gloves.
yeah, they're at 10 seconds in right now.
Yeah, so I'm definitely way behind you. They haven't even started on mine.
See if I can pause mine here. Damn it. Well, let me.
This Melendez guy, he kind of fights like Oscar De La Hoya.
He does. He's kind of got like a bit of a long guard, kind of long for the weight class. These guys are. If I got it right, I think they're super featherweight, which is 130.
130?
I'm pretty sure.
You can make that weight, bro. You probably be
Oh yeah.
twice the size of these guys.
Yeah. Melendez is pretty tall, but Ramirez doesn't seem that big. I've heard a lot of good stuff about him though. I didn't know he was a southpaw.
Yeah.
He's kind of doing like an Errol Spence, where he's like kind of walking to the inside instead of trying to get the outside foot.
Right. I I like how he switched his stance too when the other guy pushed forward straight into orthodox. I bet you he might be able to fight both. I'm not sure yet, but
Yeah, the southpaw guy.
yeah.
Yeah,
Ramirez.
and he's trying some different stuff too.
Right. You know, I watched some of this Luis Melendez on YouTube, and he didn't look too impressive. It looks like he has a really good jab,
Oh
but
yeah,
it didn't look like he really popped off.
yeah. That's one thing that's crazy about boxing is there's so many like highly touted prospects that come out of the amateurs and come out of the Olympics and come out of world championships and stuff, and other guys that are just up and coming that are good that didn't necessarily have a big amateur career,
Hmm.
and then they just kind of get knocked off like one by one, you know.
Yeah, I wonder how long these guys' amateur career was, or how far they made it as.
Yeah. From what I understand, the southpaw dude Ramirez did pretty well. I don't know if you saw. I want to say it was on that Serrano Taylor card, but that Peshat Mati fought, who is this Albanian kid from New York, and it was like the most highly um, They thought it like was the best kid fighter like 6 or 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was like a kid that had won like Golden Glove boxing tournaments, won jiu-jitsu and wrestling competitions, had some MMA and some kickboxing stuff, and looks like he transitioned into just boxing now.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah,
gonna
called
be.
the Albanian Bear or something like that.
I'm gonna have to search him up. That's seems to be a trend right now where MMA fighters and kickboxers are going to boxing.
Yeah, yeah, and like if for nothing else, dude, like just the money.
Right.
Like the boxers get paid so much more.
Oh yeah, way more. There's a lot more fights on the UFC cards, which I think affects their pay a little bit, but it's cool if you can make it onto one of these big cards and get paid decent. Even getting paid as a starting out as a pro isn't bad actually. What I've seen on like some of those groups I'm in.
Yeah, because the thing is, like you say, the venue's the same size. There's not as many fighters, and they have like a better split. Like the UFC split is supposed to be like at the end of the year, the fighters are getting somewhere around like 20%, give or take 5% of the revenue, whereas the boxers get like 50%.
Sheesh.
Yeah, so that makes a huge difference, especially when you consider that there's less less fighters on it too. So I mean, they get paid quite a bit more.
Right. Yeah, that's good. Looks like Melendez is doing a pretty good job there on his short uppercuts, short hooks.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, he's also undefeated, but he's definitely supposed to lose this fight, but looks like he doesn't know that.
Yeah. I'm digging those Grant gloves, bro. One day I want to own a pair.
Oh, I
One
know,
day.
dude. It's funny because I was just thinking that too. I was like, man, how weird. Like the guy that's the favorite has like some rival gloves.
Yep.
These, these cheap like bag gloves right here that I got are rivals,
Right.
and yet and then the other guy's got the Grants, which are pretty expensive.
Who
But yeah,
knows?
dude, I'd love a pair of those.
Who knows? Maybe if Ramirez wins, he might go treat himself or something with this paycheck he's about to get.
Yeah, yeah, maybe he'll get a pair of Grants.
Yeah, he is using that long guard. I thought that's illegal in boxing. I thought that's called probing.
No, you can do it as long as you're not connected to the guy's head. Like if you're like stiff arming, it's a problem. But you can just instead of a probing jab, you can just kind of leave your hand out there for like a probe or like a long guard. But it's like when you start pushing on the guy's head, or your gloves like staying in contact with it. From what I understand, that makes it illegal. But that's the other thing too is like that's one where the ref really matters.
Right. Have you seen this ref in here before?
I can't say that I have. They're in New York, which they have big boxing matches there, but they don't. A lot of the cards lately have kind of been like Texas, Atlanta, Vegas. I want to say they said this is the first boxing card at the Barclays Center since before the pandemic.
Oh wow.
Yeah, whereas like
Where
Madison Square
was
Garden had some, but
where was who were those two girls? Serrano and
Toronto and Taylor was at Madison Square Garden,
okay.
which is like a bigger venue. Like that's one that like Muhammad Ali and all those people boxed at and stuff. Barclays is kind of like a newer one.
Right. I'm watching Davis walk out right now.
Same here.
I'm not I'm not sure. I like the look on his face, bro.
Yeah,
I think I'm
yeah,
gonna I think I'm gonna have to bet on Romero. Look at him. He looks way more calm. He looks normal.
yeah. You know what's funny is for my bet, since I couldn't make a parlay on my thing, I just picked the over under and I went under and it was 6.5.
Six and a half.
So yeah, so I just need it to not make it, past the sixth round, even if it's either guy that wins.
I'm about to put my bet in right now, bro. I wonder how it's changing. Let's see. I'm probably I might just bet on the main fight. I'm not sure. Let's see.
Yeah.
Come over here
Well,
to.
and then like you know that if Romero wins, it's probably going to be a knockout.
Yep.
So you could probably if you are going to pick him, it's probably better odds to go like that. But I mean, I could kind of see it going a decision where like he's hitting Davis enough to like win the rounds and like hurt him, but not quite enough to like take him out of there. I just feel like Davis might be a little too experienced for that, but Rolly
Right.
does have a weird way of fighting.
Yeah. I haven't watched many of his fights, so I'm pretty excited to see this one. I watched him hit it in the
Yeah,
bag.
dude, I'm telling you, like I think it's there's a good chance like it's an all out brawl.
You think it's gonna? You think it might go the distance, huh?
I mean, I think in the very I don't know if it's going to go the distance, but I think like in the beginning they're going to start exchanging a little bit. Rolly is the less experienced guy and he's like looking for the knockout and stuff. So I think he's going to be coming with big punches. I think Davis is going to kind of do like a Canelo where he's going to put up his gloves. He might throw a couple hooks and a couple uppercuts, but he's really just trying to see what the other guy's got.
Yeah, I think I can see it going like that too.
Yeah, and then I think if he hurts Rolly or he feels like he's not worried about his power, then you'll see him start kind of walking him down the way Alvarez does. But if you see Davis like either get hurt or like feel like he doesn't feel like he could really safely open up and go for the knockout, then he might just try to outbox him, and then I could kind of see it going later. But I don't know, man. I mean, they're both of them have only gone the decision twice, and putting them together with one guy having way more experience, it just that's why anybody that picks the decision will make a good amount of money. I think like even for Davis to win on points, it's like plus 460.
Yeah. I'm over here adding my card onto my onto onto the betting app, and I'm over here showing it to the camera. Let's see. Let's do $10.
I'm kind of shocked this Ramirez Melendez fight is 10 rounds.
You're shocked about that, huh?
Yeah, I mean that's as long as you could possibly have without it being for a belt. A lot of times when guys haven't had that many fights, like they're doing like 8 rounders, sometimes even six. Like Boots, like not that long ago, he was doing 8 rounders.
Dang. Boots, Boots your boy. Boots your boy.
That he is, bro.
That he
And check
is.
this out. This fight between Tank and
all, all I can, all I can see, bro, is just your mustache
oh yeah,
on stream. Yeah.
yeah, I gotta stop like leaning over this thing. But check this out, dude. Tank and Rolly are fighting at 135, which is like a weight I could easily make, right?
Right.
They're wearing 8 ounce gloves.
Shoo, bro, that ain't nothing.
That's what I'm saying. And like that's normal. But
Man,
you
you
see
would
where like
with the power you have, bro. You definitely break your hand. No doubt about it, man. You throw
probably,
one of
dude.
those crosses.
That's what I'm saying. And like it'd be hard to fit your hand in there like with the hand wrap stuff. Like I'd have to have the lace up ones, dude.
Nice. Look at this. Look at Melendez. Man, he came out good. Uppercut, uppercut,
Bro,
switching sides, bro. Landon,
Ramirez might have a problem. He was a plus 410, dude.
man, yeah, he did. I mean, he's looking okay. He's definitely, I want to say the aggressor, but Melendez is doing too good of a job countering,
Yeah,
and he's doing a
you're
really good
right on
job
that.
picking the shots too. Look at that, man, upstairs, hook to the body. Maybe that one hurt him. Looked like Ramirez took a few steps back.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I want to say Melendez is Puerto Rican. So it's like a Mexico versus Puerto Rico, which are always nuts.
Oh wow, Puerto Rican, huh?
Yeah, Puerto Rico and Mexico have like a really big boxing rivalry. That's why Trinidad and De La Hoya was so big.
I tell you what, bro, I'm kind of liking this combo that that Ramirez is throwing, where he goes that lead southpaw shot to the body, liver shot. Or he was an orthodox actually, and then he comes up with his right uppercut. I kind of like that. I've never done it like that.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that he's watching some Errol Spence.
Yeah,
The the way he's throwing that left hook, right hook to the body from the southpaw stance. To be fair,
everyone's watching Errol Spence.
yeah, and to be fair, like I think Mayweather's one of the first guys that I saw do that, where Mayweather's right-handed, but you throw like your rear hook to the body and then your lead hook. Jose Aldo does it too in the UFC.
Wow. Yeah, I've never even
That's how
thought
he,
about that combo, bro.
yeah, that's how he finished Jeremy Stevens.
Oof, that was a good cross by Melendez.
Yeah, it was. Looks like our things have caught up. I'm like just under a minute left.
Are you at 50 seconds?
I'm at 51 right now.
Oh wow, look at that. I'm ahead of you by a few
Man,
seconds.
how the tables have turned.
Yeah. I didn't see that coming. Ooh, good weave.
Yeah, these guys are both good. You can tell that Melendez has got some experience fighting against southpaws.
Yeah, definitely. You can definitely tell that. He's doing a really good job on his foot placement for sure. See, this is who I need to be studying, bro. With the way you go
Yeah,
southpaw, you always piece me up when you go southpaw. If I study Melendez, I'll be a bad man.
and I'm in trouble.
And then you're
I wish I knew what that LA 167 meant on the back of Melendez's trunks.
Yeah, you know what? I might Google that. We're just coming to the end of round 4, getting ready to enter round number 5. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even tell you, so I bet $2 on Romero by knockout or TKO. And then I did another one with Romero by points or decision, which I really don't see that one. I could see Gervonta Davis getting the points or decision, but I was like, yeah, you know what, YOLO. And I did Romero a $5 bet on Romero too for just on the money line winning. All my bets are on Romero. I can
Boy,
tell, bro. I can tell by the look in his face. He looks too calm. Davis looks
I'll
scared.
tell you what, you'll make some good money if you're right on that, dude.
Yeah, bro. If I get I guess I can, like the most or the least I'll make if Romero does win will be $47. And the most
And
I'll make if he wins will be $54.
and you got to remember, like this is just like another fight, kind of a showcase fight for Davis. Whereas like for Romero, this is like the biggest fight of his life. So and he's undefeated. So like I would expect him to really come out and try, dude.
Right. And you said they're both from Mayweather Gym, so I'm sure he's found a way to deal with the Philly shell a little bit.
Oh yeah, and the southpaw Philly shell's a little bit harder. But actually, I think Rolly has probably been at that gym as long, if not longer, because he came up in Vegas, whereas Gervonta Davis came up in Baltimore. That's why he's got a different head coach. His head coach is that Calvin Ford guy with the little like tight hat and the glasses. He's always got some cool glasses too.
Yeah, the one that looked like not Mr. T, but like T-Pain.
Yeah, yeah. Why do you think I'm wearing mine?
Yeah. Man,
Everyone on the broadcast they look cool. I might as well try.
that's true, bro. It's true. I might just join you. I don't know if I could pull it off though. Not with the hat.
You just gotta find the right ones, Lou.
I think I hear Walmart in my future.
Yeah.
Round 5.
Online, dude. Online's got the coolest ones. It's just tough getting ones to fit and stuff. I've been meaning to go inside one of the more expensive stores at some point. Just everybody wants so much money, and the expensive ones break just like the medium ones.
Yeah. That's true, bro. It's true. Oakley's break just the same as these Walmart ones.
Exactly, player.
We got the Ramirez just had Melendez on the rope there for about 30 seconds. They're both in the center of the ring right now. Melendez still
Yeah, I gotta
attacking
say
that
this
body. I mean, Ramirez still attacking the body, trying to get him up against the rope. It looks like Ramirez. It looks like he's getting a little bit tired, bro. Look at him. The way he pushed him up
does.
against the fence. Both arms were down. He's just kind of leaning.
Yeah, I mean, for a guy who's a 4-1 favorite, he looks like he's sure having a tough time.
I can see Melendez winning this one, bro.
Yeah, yeah, I think you're right. He doesn't seem to be getting tired. The body shots don't seem to be wearing on him as much as he's hoping, and he's missing with a lot of these wild shots that
Ooh,
you're throwing.
except for those two right there, bro. Had them right in the corner, landed that double jab cross. But
Yeah,
Melendez, he's doing really good with. I'm telling you, bro, this man is sharp, bro. He has some crisp shots, throwing it right down the needle.
yeah, he does. He was doing a little bit of his own Philly shell there in the corner.
Yeah, yeah, he is. Coming to the end of round number 5. Who do you think's winning so far, Travis?
I don't know, man. These exchanges are so even. Like Ramirez is coming forward a lot, but he is missing with some wild stuff, and Melendez is definitely clipping him quite a bit. Like you say, like those straight rights coming down the pipe are landing, man.
Yeah,
I would say it's pretty even.
pretty even. Son of.
Yeah, the only thing is I don't think they can both keep swinging like this. Like I don't know how many 10-round fights these guys have had, but I'm gonna guess not that many, and probably ones where they were already in control of the fight after it went past 6. So this being this even, I think it could be like a Canelo fight where it's kind of who wears down first.
Yeah, I can see Ramirez wearing down first, but already looks like he's getting a little bit tired. Let's see how he does
I
these
think
last 4 rounds.
I think you're right. So far out of the rounds, are you leaning 4-2 in one direction, or you think it's about?
You know, I probably give like four rounds to Melendez, maybe one to Ramirez.
See, and this is the kind of fight where the judges being on your side and you being the favorite like really make a difference.
Yeah, definitely.
Like it's hard for them to give Canelo the decision against Bivol, but in one like this, if it got stopped on a clash of heads right now and they picked one guy over the other one, it'd be hard to call it a robbery
Right.
because it just how even it is. Nice
Yeah.
jab.
Bad left hook. Boxing scores. Let's see if I
Melendez
can.
is doing a little better with that Philly shell.
Yeah. I'm
Nice body shell.
not watching right now. You're gonna have to keep me updated, fam. I'm trying to figure out how to get like a scorecard or something on this stream.
It's funny. Steve Farhood, their unofficial scorer, has Melendez up by 1 round.
Wow. Where are you seeing this at?
They just flashed across the bottom of the screen. I'm at like a minute and 42 seconds left in the 6th round right now.
Damn it. Um. Come on. Come on. If only we had some viewers right now, they could help me out.
Yeah, really.
Live updates, boxing scorecard. This is the one I was just on. Walter League tennis top scores. Live
I
boxing.
think I think you're right, man. Ramirez just slowed way down.
Did he? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I pulled it up. Yeah, he is. Look at him. You can see him kind of stumbling while he's walking a little bit. You can tell he doesn't have the pep in
yeah,
his foot. Look at him. Oh yeah.
yeah. He's not coming forward as quick, and I think Melendez just realized it. Melendez is landing a lot of left hooks, a lot of right straights, man.
Yeah, a lot of uppercuts too.
Putting those sick ass Grant gloves to good use.
Well, it adds horsepower. It adds horsepower.
Ramirez trying to rally back with some hooks to the body.
Live boxing, live scorecard, live scorecard boxing. There we go. Boxing result, boxing bam, 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 bam. Stats and odds. Gervonta Davis versus Rolando Romero. Let's try this. Scorecard.
Ooh.
David versus Romero. Damn, it has the scorecard for David versus Romero, but it doesn't have the other ones.
Looks like we're en route to our first upset of the night, dude.
Well, who did we pick someone for this one in the parlay? And by we I mean you, because I didn't know anything about this
Um,
fight.
I think I guessed Ramirez just because I'd heard such good things, and he's like the 4-1 favorite and stuff. But Melendez is certainly proving me wrong right now.
Points by round. Well, looks like I can't find the live scorecard. So
No sweat.
yeah,
I'm gonna say it's 4-2 for Melendez,
yeah.
which means that Ramirez is gonna have to win basically all the rest of the rounds.
Well, I don't see him doing that with how his gas tank was on
I
the last round.
I don't think so. Melendez seems way more fresh and like he's hitting way harder. He seems way sharper. He's starting to counter Ramirez with really good hooks when he comes in. Melendez got a nice left hook, man.
Oh yeah, there's a scorecard. Yeah, got Ramirez winning the second and fifth round, and the first, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth to Melendez.
Yeah, so if he wins the next two, it's tied.
Mm-hmm.
And if he wins three and Melendez wins one of the next four, it'll still be tied. So he needs all four to win.
I'm
And
glad, bro.
he better
I'm
he better
super
hope those buttons hit in two of those rounds.
right. I'm super glad you got me into this boxing, bro. This is gonna help me out so much with my head movement.
Absolutely, brother. That's what we got to do as training partners. Help each other. After all, me and you gonna be out there fighting people in
Definitely,
all kinds
bro.
of different sports and rule sets and weight classes.
Oh yeah, they ain't gonna know what hits them.
Exactly.
Look at this, bro. Melendez just pouncing on his feet. This guy has so much energy.
Yeah, I mean he's really impressing me, man.
Yeah, Ramirez. He came out with a little bit more gas this round, but I don't think it's gonna hold up.
I'll tell you what, if I was Shakur Stevenson or somebody that had some belts at 130, I'd be keeping an eye on this guy.
Yeah, for real. I wonder how
Shakur
that fight.
Stevenson.
I wonder how
Oh
that fight
yeah,
would play out because Shakira he does the same thing where he kind of probes and uses that long guard, and I wonder how it work against this
yeah,
guy's Philly shell. But
yeah. And
Shakira he has that good lead hand. Is Shakira is he an orthodox or southpaw fighter?
he's southpaw.
He's southpaw. Oh yeah, I'm not sure how that would work against. Yeah, it might play to Melendez's favor if that did go on.
Yeah, Melendez seems pretty good at dealing with the southpaw here.
Look at that! Look at that head movement.
Dude, he's
Right
looking
on the
real.
ropes.
You can tell like Ramirez is still trying, but he's
Oh,
lost
yeah, he
lost
definitely
some
lost.
power.
Dang, bro, he's pulling a little Muhammad Ali right here. He's just standing on the ropes, letting Ramirez tire himself out, and looks like it's working too.
Yep. Oh, that was a nice uppercut, dude.
What's your time at, bro?
14 seconds left in the seventh round.
Okay, man,
Where are you?
I'm just right now finished.
Okay. So you're only like 5 seconds ahead.
Yeah, nice. Melendez is killing it, bro. Yeah, definitely first upset. Should have bet on him.
Yeah. You know what's funny is they didn't even have anybody else but Tank as an option on mine.
Were you on FanDuel or
No, I'm on. Check it out here. I'm on the Score.
the Score? I haven't heard of that one before.
Yeah, it's called the Score Bet. The one I've been using for a while. They had like the quickest like PayPal stuff and whatnot.
Huh? Do they
And
charge?
it was the only betting account I had money left in.
Don't worry. We'll get all those accounts back to where they're supposed to be.
Exactly. I was just getting greedy with my parlays.
It'd be like that sometimes. And in all fairness, we should have won those parlays. That last
Yeah,
UFC card, we got robbed. So,
yeah. Rose Namajunas messed it up, and then Canelo Alvarez.
yep. And then Holly Holm, she got robbed too.
Yeah, and then before that, the Charlo fight, I didn't see. I just didn't bet on Charlo getting a knockout like that after how even the first one was.
Fuck, fucking Charlo.
There's a couple guys that are going to fight. I think in the next fight that are at his weight class, the smaller one that just won the undisputed belt.
Uh oh, bro. I think Melendez is getting a little bit tired, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's funny is his face looks worse than Ramirez's, even though.
Ramirez is in the harder shots and almost more. Nah,
Yeah.
maybe not more shots, but
Well, not only that, but like Ramirez has been throwing a lot of body shots and like a lot of probing shots, and like his left straight, he's just kind of popping it out like a jab.
do you see that they gave Ramirez that last round?
I don't know, man. That's kind of a tough one.
Yeah,
Like I say, it helps to be the favorite.
definitely.
I could kind of see Melendez maybe getting robbed here just with the fight being kind of close.
If he could come out these next two rounds like he did in round like number 6, I think he'll be fine. But hopefully that's what he's doing. Hopefully he's just conserving a little bit of energy so he's good to go.
Yeah, that's something that you will see in boxing is there's so many rounds. Like you'll see guys like take a round off. I've seen Tank and Canelo do it where they're trying to walk somebody down, like really finish them, and then like they'll take the ninth round off and then get it done in the 10th.
Man,
Mayweather would do the same.
I don't even think I added our tip box to this. What the hell, bro?
Huh.
Son of a bitch. How are we supposed to get our beer money?
I don't know. I could flash the neighbor girl and see if she'll give me a tip.
Dang, bro. I don't think we need hundreds for beer money.
Yeah, good point.
Let's see if
Good point. She'd probably make it rain.
I'm gonna let you keep on doing the coverage while I try to figure this out and get this
Yeah,
added.
go for it.
Settings, open performance window. Click the say something. Bam. Go to YouTube Live dashboard, participants, and feedback. Get this
Yeah,
added.
go for it.
Settings, open performance window. Say something.
Yeah, I think Melendez is either getting tired or he took that round off.
Go to YouTube Live dashboard, participants, and feedback. Dang, bro, these other guys have freaking 1,500 views. They're still on all our viewers when
Really?
we're giving the best commentary.
We might have to call your buddy in Oklahoma, have him shut that down.
In Oregon.
What did I say?
He said Oklahoma. Same
Jesus.
same thing. Same thing.
That's what you get from a city kid.
Highlighter dashboard. General.
Yeah, Ramirez looks like he caught his second win. We'll see if Melendez has got any juice left.
I'm hoping you're right, bro. I hope I hope Melendez has some juice left. I want the underdog win. I kind of like Melendez's style.
Me too, like especially in boxing too, because they're always like such big underdogs.
Right. Streamlabs. Hmm. Alert box. Donation. All. Event list, stream label, viewer shoutouts.
5 minutes left, and the unofficial scorer has it tied up.
Ah, shit.
I don't know. Maybe those body shots are starting to get to Melendez.
I don't know. He looks a little bit more peppy this round, bro.
I'll tell you, KFC is not sponsoring this podcast at the moment, but me and Lee are open to it.
Or Chick-fil-A. We ain't picky.
Yeah, anybody wants to throw some sponsorships at a couple players, we're open.
I'm always down for one of them spicy deluxes.
And remember, when you send the stuff, half spicy for Lewis and half normal for the white guy.
Yeah, with no onions.
With no onions. I can't do the spices. And no pickles either.
That's funny you think onions are spicy. Man, bro, look at this.
Yeah,
Ramirez is doing so good, bro. I don't know where he...
It's not them being spicy. I just don't like them.
Yeah. I don't know where Ramirez got this last oomph, bro, but he's definitely pushing past what I think is his limits.
Yeah, but Melendez also seems like he's slowed down a little bit. I don't know if it's body shots or maybe Ramirez was taking a couple of rounds off in the middle.
I think so, bro. I think that's what he was doing. I'm not seeing a whole lot of red on Melendez anywhere near his body, so I think he might be fine with those body shots. Just looks like those rival gloves are doing a little bit more damage.
Looks like it. I'll tell you, these ones I got are definitely hard. If these guys are 130, then their gloves got to be 8 ounces or something too, maybe 10s.
Yeah, definitely. I can see him being 8 ounces.
I think Ramirez just pulled back ahead, and he can win this last round. He might get lucky and have it in the bag. But this one's so close, man. With the judges in boxing, this is one of those ones where both guys should really come out and go for it in this last round.
Yeah, look at that. If you can see Melendez looks like some bruising underneath his eye. I'm not sure, maybe if his nose got broke or what a little bit, but
yeah, that nose is looking a little rough.
Yeah, he did get hit with a pretty hard cross. I'm not sure what round it was, maybe 2 or maybe 3, but yeah, Ramirez, he's looking good, bro. I think he's gonna get this. If Melendez, if he can come out and do good this round, I wonder if maybe they'll call it a draw. But
yeah, that's a good question. The judges almost never have it like the unofficial scorer, and so if the unofficial scorer has it even or 1 round for Ramirez, then the judges could do anything, man.
Yeah.
Might even have a split decision.
Nice. Look at these bombs, bro.
Yeah.
Ramirez landed a nice hook. Here comes Melendez.
His final stand.
Yeah. Here comes Melendez with some sharp crosses and some nice hooks. Trying to hold Ramirez's head down.
Trying to hold the gloves a little.
Yeah, tie up a little bit.
I'm at 2.5 minutes left. Where are you?
2.5 minutes. We're in the same spot now.
Nice. Yeah, this is really even. Plus, like, they're fighting inside, they're fighting outside. The only thing that's really been a constant is Ramirez coming forward, aside from when he taking a little break in the middle.
Yeah, bro. I can see that. Yeah, I think there's only 2 minutes left, but I'm gonna have to give this to Ramirez, bro. If he doesn't get knocked out, I think he'll be able to push this last 2 minutes. Yeah, look at that little shoe shine.
Yeah, a lot of body shots. And Melendez's trunks are up kind of high.
Dang. Melendez about to take his first loss, bro.
I think you're right on that.
Yeah, 2, 4, 2. Yeah, definitely, bro.
Ooh.
That was a good cross.
I hope these guys have some ibuprofen backstage.
Yeah, or some alcohol at least.
Yeah, because they're going to have some headaches, man.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And it kind of sucks for Melendez being a little bit lighter skinned because things kind of show up a little bit more.
Right.
You can see the redness and stuff a little easier.
Yeah, bro, his shorts are pulled up high. I didn't really notice that earlier. Look at that.
Yeah, that's a thing you'll see a lot in boxing. The funny thing is they look too tight and thin for there to be like a groin protector, like the way you see the black like sticking out of Ramirez's shorts.
Right.
He's got one of those big like groin protectors on, and Melendez's trunks are so high that you can't even see it.
I didn't even know the wore those, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah. You know what's funny is I think it's more so the other guy doesn't break his hand on your hip.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. 15 seconds left. Ramirez throwing a lot of
Really,
body shots.
really good fight though, man.
Yeah, really good. Really good fight. Oh, yeah, bro.
These guys might be fight of the night if all the other fights are really one-sided.
Right. Yeah, bro. That's going. I'm gonna have to give that to Ramirez. Definitely a way to come back. I didn't think he was gonna come back like that. I thought he was gassing out in the middle of those rounds.
Yeah, he really caught a second win, man. It was quite impressive. I think it even kind of shocked Melendez too.
Man.
Melendez also might have like seen Ramirez like going slow in those middle rounds and kind of gassed himself out a little bit too.
I'm, I'm kind of glad I didn't pick this guy for like a last minute parlay.
Yeah,
I would have
yeah. It's
fadoodled
just too
everything up.
yeah, it's too even of a fight. I want to say with it if with Ramirez being the favorite that he should come away with this decision, but we'll see what the judges do, man.
Yeah, bro. Look at that. Look at his right eye. Good bruising underneath it. Even his left one has a little bit. He definitely broke his nose.
Melendez?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are their shot stats? What is this? 79 body shots landed and 16 body shots landed by Melendez.
Wow, these guys have Melendez kind of outlanding aside from the body shots.
Yeah, or
Ramirez was
it looked like Ramirez was up on the jabs. Oh no, yeah, you're right. No. Man.
Ramirez was throwing a lot of body shots though.
Yeah, he was. Ooh, good exchange.
Hmm.
Double uppercut. I didn't even notice that when it was going on. I might have been on trying to figure out this stream.
Nice lead hook from Ramirez.
Yeah, that was really good.
He kind of clubbed him. They both kind of clubbed each other behind the head, and then had a clash of heads there.
But no cuts. No
Kind of
cuts.
amazing. Must have done a good job with the Vaseline.
Yeah.
Man, those grants are cool.
Man, I know, bro. I really liked Beevil's, the color of his in his last fight against Canelo. If I could
Yeah,
buy a pair of those, I would. Yeah, bro. Who you thinking, bro? Last second call.
I don't know, man. I've got to think Ramirez just because of how even it was.
Right after this, I came here. My choice is simple.
But I wouldn't be shocked if Melendez got it.
Is that my volume?
No, that's mine.
Oh, okay. I was like, man, what's going on?
Is that better?
Yeah, that's good. Might call Johnny and see how to get this tip thing on here. Find that link. Hopefully we get some viewers trickling in once the main fight goes on, or at least co-main fight.
Yeah, really. At least we have it labeled properly.
Yeah.
Oh, Ramirez got it. 98 to 92, man. That's pushing it a little bit, dude.
Nice. Yeah, way to come back, man. He looks unscathed too, bro. He has like no swelling on his face whatsoever.
98 to 92, dude. That's 8 rounds to 2. Melendez definitely won more than 2 of those rounds.
Yeah, 100%, bro. At least 3. Maybe pushing 4. I think he could take these guys, bro.
I appreciate that. I think I would definitely make it an exciting fight. That's for sure.
All right, bro. I'm gonna call Johnny and see how we get this.
One of the people in the chat on a site that I'm on just asked, how the hell is it 98, 92? My thoughts exactly.
Poor Melendez.
Yeah, you really got to feel for him, man. Like he went out there and wasn't supposed to win. Fought a guy that was a huge favorite and like really got about as close to winning as you possibly could.
Yeah. Definitely put on a good fight. That was a
Oh man.
good one to come watch.
Did a good job of dealing with the southpaw too, especially like a really experienced one, and definitely a real good lesson for Ramirez. Looks like one of the judges had it tied, and one of the judges had Ramirez up by 1 round. Looks like whoever John Potura is, looks like somebody slipped him a couple bennies for sure.
Yeah, that's I'm curious to see what this guy looks like.
Yeah, he should go over and shake those judges' hand like right now, bro.
For real, bro.
In fact, you might owe that guy a couple more bucks.
Some Benjamins.
You know, as much as I hate to mention one of our rivals, Teddy Atlas, I won't mention the name of his podcast, but one of his early episodes, he explains like the corruption in boxing and how like the night before a big fight, you'll see like the trainers and managers of like, you know, the Canelo or the Tank Davis, and then like at the huge dinner is like the refs and judges and the commissioners and stuff.
That's ridiculous, bro. I can
Yeah,
see,
that's like how.
I can see that in the UFC too, though. You know, with some of those people,
True.
Dana, like Connor and Dana. Like, hey, man.
Well, look at John Jones. John Jones failed a drug test, and you know, even T.J. Dillashaw, who's a big name, John Jones didn't do no 2 years out like he did,
Right.
and he lost it multiple times.
Yeah, it's son of a. I'm
That's
just.
the thing. Everyone calls him the greatest. It's like, yeah, but Fedor and Anderson Silva and Jose Aldo and Khabib and all them never tested positive for anything.
Are you sure?
Let alone-
I thought Canelo did. You know, I thought Canelo did test positive one time.
Canelo did. I mean, like for MMA guys.
Oh, for MMA. I thought you said Canelo. My bad. Maybe I'm hearing things. I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I was up kind of late last night too, bro.
For the people out there that don't know, Travis does not sleep. This man can go weeks without sleep. All he knows how to do is party.
Yeah, like I say, you know, I wish my hobbies were better than fighting and partying, but it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, and a lot of people wish they had your skills.
Yeah, and it takes a lot of heart, dude. It takes a lot of heart and a lot of skill to hang in there the way I do.
I believe it. I've seen it. I believe it. I've witnessed it. Let's see, bro.
You know, you're looking slick the whole time, bro.
Yeah, this new drip, this new shirt, inspired by Travis.
Yeah, I'm seeing Lewis looking a little different than normal.
Yeah, you see that?
do.
Two buttons unbuttoned, black shirt underneath. All I'm missing are the sunglasses. I can't see me in sunglasses. But I'm sure the fans want a glimpse.
That's why you need to get some light shades. Some ones like this that are light blue. You can see inside.
I'm- Can you see this on the? This is how I'm gonna get our viewers, bro. Check this out. Can you see inside my glasses? You see this?
Oh,
You see this reflection?
I do see that.
The viewers gonna see what I see. I'm just kidding.
See, and mine are what they call gradient in the sunglass world, which is why mine don't have as much of one.
Right. That's next purchase. Gradients. Gradient sunglasses.
Lewis is learning, everybody. He's
Sl-
gonna look like James Bond in like 6 months.
Slowly but surely, people in Oregon ain't even gonna recognize me.
No, they ain't gonna be ready. That's for sure.
Dang,
Lewis
bro.
gonna go in there with some big city style on them.
Look how professional those hand wraps are, bro. Man.
Yeah, those do look good. He looks like a lot calmer and stuff than he did yesterday.
Yeah, bro. It's all that pain in that ankle. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I really hope it's not messed up for him.
I think he's fine, bro. That wasn't a big drop. I've literally fallen on my back from that distance. From that
Yeah,
height.
true. Sometimes the surprise will get you. And you know what's weird is he's got kind of like a wide stance for a guy that fights the way that he does.
Right.
A lot of times, like a Tyson or a Canelo or a Tank, they stand kind of feet closer and they stand a little more square. Whereas Rolly's like pretty wide stance and kind of side on. Kind of like a little more karate than you'd expect like a brawler to stand.
How huh. Yeah, bro, I'm really excited for this fight. Sucks we gotta wait three more matches till we can see it, right?
I think,
Or two more matches?
yeah, I think it's two more. I think it's the Ramos fight, and then the Erislandy Lara versus Spike O'Sullivan. And the cool thing is, Ramos in the next fight, he's gonna try to avenge his uncle who lost to Santa Maria, who he's gonna be fighting. He's like a plus 1100 or something, and he's like quite like a knockout guy. He's kind of hunched over like me.
How cool is that though? Being able to avenge a loss, especially someone, like a family member, not just a teammate.
Yeah, that will be interesting. So I think he's definitely gonna be looking for that knockout heavy. And these guys are at Charlo's weight, the smaller one.
Man.
I wonder what he's gonna do. Like, is he gonna stay at 154 and just defend the belts now that he's got all four, or is he gonna go up to 160 like his brother did? Or
Yeah, he looks pretty big, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if he did jump up a weight class.
yeah, because it's weird. Where like he doesn't want to really be at the same weight as his brother,
Right.
which they were both at 154, and then the slightly bigger one went up, like I think 2-3 years ago maybe.
Man, 2-3 years ago.
He's got one of the belts.
That's super cool, having family members that that make it just like you, or you making it just like a family member going pro and them being pro and fighting for the same promotion or kind of chasing their legacy and building your own.
Yeah, there's something about brothers that fight, and especially with me and Trevor both being fighters, I definitely always root for,
Right.
Shogun brother and the Charlo brothers and anybody else that's not just a family member, but like especially like when it's your brother.
Yeah. I'd be doing the same. Maybe. Maybe not with my. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. To my little brother. I'd want him. I'd want him to win.
How big is your brother compared to you?
He's taller than me, but skinnier than me. He's kind of. I'm not sure how much he weighs. I'd say maybe like 140. Probably he's like I want to say he's like you, bro. Honestly,
Oh, okay.
yeah. I think you're bigger than him.
I don't think I'd want to be in the middle, really. I think I'd want to be kind of either tall and long for the weight class, like an Ali, or like really short and stocky, like Tyson. You know,
Right.
you should be pretty tall and long for 145 when you do this MMA fight.
Yeah, there's some big 145, one blah 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 145ers out there. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah, definitely.
it'd be
Yeah,
nice.
like
It'd
Max.
be nice to be a big 145er. I lack the muscle mass. I'm a dense twig. My bones are built out of stone.
Yeah, yeah, you're solid, bro, for that weight. That's why you walk around heavy as you do.
Yeah,
And from the gym, you're used to dealing with bigger guys, so
right. My secret is definitely our teammates and my weekly pizza. My
yeah,
weekly $1 a slice pizza.
with a little Arby's
Oh,
sprinkled.
bro, it's been so long since we got Arby's. Man, I'm craving one of their fries or sandwiches. Man, I'd take anything.
What's funny is my last day of training before I took that week off for my birthday. On my way home, I stopped at Arby's.
You son of a! You didn't invite
Yeah.
me.
No, no, I should have though. I was so out of it, bro. That's when I was having that stomach issue. I went for a toe hold, I think, and the dude kind of put his knee on my stomach to relieve the pressure. No, no, it was a reverse triangle. I was on the bottom of side control,
Yeah,
and the dude put his knee like heavy in my stomach.
was I that dude?
No, no, I think it was Bennett, maybe.
Yeah, we got.
Well,
It looks
you
like we
know,
have
you,
the. It looks like we
go
have the
ahead.
fighters out now. Santa Maria and his Jesus.
Jesus Ramos. Yeah, Jesus Ramos looks ready to go. He's got the Julio Cesar Chavez headband.
How? What weight class is this, bro?
This is 154, which
154.
is which is light middleweight or super welterweight. What's funny is like different belts will call it different things.
Huh.
It should technically, if you think about it though, it should be super welterweight instead of light middleweight because you can have super lightweight, which is 140, but it would sound silly to say like lightweight.
Right. Lightweight. I'm digging
Yeah,
it.
so so it sounds better saying like super featherweight, which is 130. That's what they always call it rather than calling it lightweight. So they
Right.
should do the weight class up is called super. It's funny. There's like a similar thing in music too, where it's like the note in between an A and a B. In some scales they'll call it an A sharp. In other scales they'll call it a B flat.
Huh.
It's like a similar thing where it's like some people call 154 light middleweight. Some people call it super welterweight.
Yeah, it's. It sounds like they just need one universal name.
Yeah, really.
Who who you got in this fight, bro?
Ramos. I think Ramos is
Ramos.
going to come up here and get a knockout for his uncle. That and he's like a real power puncher.
Nice.
And of course, I got to go for the guy with that's a little hunched over.
Yeah, a little hunched over. Yeah.
If you got a bad back, I'm immediately on your side. This will be
Yeah.
like the best.
Look at Santa Maria with his good posture. Freaking
Yeah,
don't want to
forget
root for
him.
that guy.
No, that's no fun.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. This would be like the best thing for like my future opponents to listen to.
Right.
Yeah, it's just all kinds of info. Like, okay, he's injured here. He's injured here.
Oh,
Hilarious.
yeah, you're gonna tell them how you pick your opponents too. You're gonna be like, man, I really hate guys with good posture and good collarbones and
Yeah. Being like, I'm looking for anybody at my weight class who is also physically deformed.
I wonder if what fuck what was Santa Maria's record? I missed it.
He was 13-2, I
13 and
believe.
2.
Yeah, I think maybe actually it was 13-2-1.
13 2
Did you
and
catch
1. Yeah,
Ramos?
I can see Ramos winning then. 15 knockouts, bro, with 18 fights. That's ridiculous. That's pretty good.
Yeah, he's undefeated, right?
Yeah, he's undefeated.
Yeah. He looks like he had a good weight cut too, man. He looks big.
Yeah, I could take him. I'm
It's
just kidding.
certainly, it's certainly a weight you could do for sure. You've got the right upper body for it.
I got I got the boulder shoulders. The boulder shoulders for it.
Let's see how Ramos is. I think he's kind of like a Victor Ortiz at 147, where he's kind of like a boxer puncher, where like he's got good technique and stuff. He just kind of hits a little harder than your average guy.
Right.
He's a southpaw too. I
Oh
didn't
wow, I didn't
remember.
know he's a southpaw.
Looks like a lot of southpaws, along with Tank Davis in our main event, and in the next fight, Erislandy Lara is a southpaw, the Cuban that fought Canelo Alvarez and his brother.
Yeah, the one that got that draw
Yeah.
that you were talking
No, I
about.
was wrong. It was a split.
Oh, split. Yeah. Santa Maria
Uh,
looks pretty light on his feet, bro. I think he's wary of Ramos's power.
yeah. I don't know how I keep forgetting this, but the draw on Canelo's record is Triple G. I should remember
Ah,
that.
yeah, Triple G, and
Yeah,
he should have won that fight, right? Too. A lot of people think Triple G
yeah.
should
I
have
mean,
won that.
honestly, when I watched it, dude, I thought it was pretty even. Like, I didn't have a problem with Canelo getting it. I think just a lot of people wanted Triple G to win, just
Right.
with Canelo being the favorite and stuff. I thought Canelo definitely won the second one, but the first one, I really could see either way.
Man, I gotta go back and watch him. I remember
Yeah.
most. I think every single one of those fights. Actually, both fights might have been three fights. I don't remember, but I was at my uncle's. You know, my uncle's a big fan. It's funny how they do their betting too. Like they bet they have like numbers 1 through 12 or 1 through 10, and whoever gets that number that he wins on is gets all the money. It's pretty
Oh,
fun.
nice.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Yeah, Canelo in the first one kind of pulled a Mayweather and was kind of real slick on the outside. And then in the second fight, he kind of came forward the way he does to everybody now. It'll be interesting seeing their third fight.
Yeah, you said he's going to take that fight instead of Bivol, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And Bivol might try to go and win some of the other belts at light heavyweight while he waits. They're saying they're going to try to do it for Cinco de Mayo next year.
Nice. That's going to be a huge fight, especially if they do it in like Mexico or something.
Yeah, it just sucks because that's 11 months away. And even though I think there's a good chance of Canelo beating Triple G, Bivol could go fight better Biev or Joe Smith and could lose,
That's true,
especially against better Biev. He's a pretty tough dude, man.
man. Who
He's like the closest they have to like a Dagestani in boxing.
nice. Man, we got Santa Maria over here pouncing around. He's doing a really good job setting up his shots. He'll start going to his left and throw a power hook, or he'll start going to his right, throw a power cross. We had
I
the
do
we
like
had
green short.
yeah, we had Ramos over here chasing him down pretty much the entire time. Didn't really throw a whole lot. Didn't look fast at all either, but I'm sure that's because what he lacks in speed is because of his knockout power.
He's got the Clado Reyes too,
Yeah,
knockout glove.
I do like Cleto Reyes, bro. I like Matt's, but I like the lace. I'm a fan of all the lace up boxing gloves. So I wonder
Yeah.
what kind he has on. It might be Velcro.
Yeah, this is how you usually see it, where you see Santa Maria, the boxer, wearing big Everlast gloves, kind of like Mayweather did, and then you see the knockout puncher wearing the Clado Reyes like Pacquiao would.
Yeah, for real, huh?
Yeah. Except for a lot of times when you fight Mayweather, he'd make you wear the Everlast gloves too.
Yeah, I wonder
Yeah.
why. The beginning of round number 2.
Looks like Santa Maria's movement is aggravating Ramos a little bit.
I think so, bro. I'm digging his movement. What?
With a nice,
Who did you give round 1 to? Ooh, a nice uppercut by Ramos.
I don't know. I think I might have given it to Santa Maria.
I
He
think.
he did some slick stuff.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one.
Ramos isn't. He's not like a one punch guy like Boots. He's definitely more of an Errol Spence, bit of a Canelo where like he's looking to kind of slowly break you down.
Right? He has 10 rounds to do it. No rush. Finish or do it in the first round.
Yeah, and he is big, man. At least he's got the reach and the size.
He
He
definitely
landed
has the reach.
landed a nice lead uppercut a little while ago there, but he's getting hit a lot. Santa Maria is countering off the ropes really well with that right hand to the head and the body.
Yeah, really explosive with his crosses, bro. Even his
Thing
hooks.
is, is even when you're not landing, when you got a big, strong guy that's walking you down against the ropes and constantly throwing shots, it's really exhausting to be the guy
Yeah.
back jabbing and
I wonder how good Santa Maria's his gas tank is.
a good question. It's a good chance it's going to matter here. That and his chin when
He gets
Ramos
clipped.
starts down low.
Right. A little bit of a Philly shell going on by Ramos.
Yeah. Seen Santa Maria do a couple interesting moves. He switched to southpaw for a second, threw a jab with his right, which I believe they call a Dempsey tattoo.
Dempsey
And
tattoo.
yeah, Mayweather would do it here and there too. And he's also when he is standing orthodox, he's popping that right hand in and moving to the side, kind of like Roy Jones would do. Roy Jones would kind of throw his right hand really soft, almost like a jab to just to torque up his right hook or his left hook. I mean,
Man. Yeah, he's doing a really good job. Once he gets to that rope, bro, he's really good at moving to his left and moving to his right. And he knows which hand to keep up too when he's going that way. He's definitely
Yeah.
wary of his power.
I think you're right. He came in well prepared. It's just going to be kind of like Melendez in the last fight, where how long can he do it for?
Who's this guy that what's this guy's name? Like Jerry or something? Who's he interviewing?
Jose
Oh,
Venezuela.
yeah.
Valenzuela. I can't say that I know him. Looks like he's undefeated, 12-0 with 8 knockouts, but I don't know much about him. Being interviewed by Jim Gray, longtime boxing commentator and ringside interviewer.
Man.
Jim Gray was doing interviews with Mike Tyson.
Sheesh. It's a long time ago, and you see how old Mike Tyson is now.
Yeah,
Jim
I
Gray
will
must have
say,
been a young buck back then.
Well, I will say this is like late Mike Tyson, like 03, 04, around the Lennox Lewis fight when
Oh,
Tyson
okay.
was kind of past his prime. That's how Showtime got big. Is both Tyson and Mayweather at a certain point in their careers switched over to Showtime, and I think that's why
And this is
Showtime's still around and HBO boxing isn't.
okay. And you said this is you think, in your opinion, one of the better venues or promoters or promotions.
Yeah, Showtime, it's usually PBC fights that they have. So, a better way of putting it, a lot of the good African American champions,
Ooh.
and they've got a lot of the good middle weight classes. Like they've got pretty much everybody at 147, and that's where Crawford will be coming now if he wants to fight Spence. They've got Tank Davis, they had Deontay Wilder, they got both the Charlo brothers, they had Caleb Plant. So like a lot of those guys in the middle, they don't have all the guys at the lower end. The Ryan Garcias and the Teofimos, and then they didn't have
Ooh,
all the higher up guys like the Canelo and the Tyson Fury. But both Tyson Fury and Canelo at different points have fought on Showtime, along with most of Mayweather's fights
oh wow.
and half of his run.
Yeah, a lot of the greats then fought on Showtime. But like you said,
Yeah,
not really the small guys. Man, looks like Ramos is doing a better job this round, connecting a little bit. He had a really good. About a minute ago, we're in round three. About a minute ago, he did a really good job getting. It looked like a little Tyson hop. Switched his stance a little bit, landed a good hook to
yeah,
the
looks like
body
he's
and
stepping
head.
it up. Man, he looks like almost 2 weight classes bigger.
What is that? What is that? Is that a cut above his eye on Ramos's right eyebrow, bro? I can't tell. Or is that just his
Uh,
eyebrows?
I don't know. It looks like it could be. He's been taking a lot of left hooks and right hands, man.
Right.
That's the
Yeah.
thing about going for those power punches is you really open yourself up.
Yeah, Santa Maria, man, he's doing a really good man. I respect his gas tank, bro. If I can move like this for 3 rounds, man, that'd be dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how many rounds he can do it. There's that long
Yeah.
guard. A lot of those people are using the long guard. Man, I didn't realize how many boxers use that long guard. Look,
Looks like he's kind of getting to Ramos a little bit. The problem is Ramos is so big. I don't know if
he has the
Santa Maria punches are hurting him. So
right.
the cut is what could be a good thing.
Yeah,
But yeah, you see a lot. That's one thing about the UFC is you don't see guys like switch their guard that much. They kind of have one way that they tend to fight. You might have a guy that switches his stance or something like that, but in boxing you'll see a lot of guys, and even a guy that you haven't really heard of, they'll be good with their high guard. They'll be good with a long guard. They'll be able to do a little bit of shoulder rolling and head movement on the ropes.
but and yeah, it's looks like these UFC fighters need to start watching more boxing, bro.
I think so. You notice when they come to UFC, an interesting one was Clay Collard, who was kind of a journeyman in the UFC around the 155-pound weight class. And during the pandemic, he went over and had like 5 different boxing matches for ESPN. And ESPN has a lot of the good Mexican boxers. And he was getting in there and like beating young prospects. And he would lose like the first half of the fight, but he just really got through like on his toughness and his pace. That's one thing about MMA guys is people say their gas tank's not as good, but a lot of times it's just that they're fighting at a higher pace, and then they tend to be tough because like me and you in sparring, we're used to taking kicks and
Right.
knees and things like that. Whereas then when you're only getting punched by a guy your weight, it makes it a little bit easier. That and with the way an MMA guy can cut weight, there's a good chance that you're going to be the heavier guy, or at least it's going to be even. Whereas in MMA, the weight classes are so far apart, there's a good chance of you fighting a guy that's 10, 15 pounds bigger on fight night.
Yeah, that makes sense, bro. I watched some videos on Instagram, and the boxers definitely cut weight a little bit different compared to like some UFC fighters. We're in the beginning of round four, by the way, and with 2 minutes left, Ramos he came out pretty good. He came out hot the first 30 seconds, but Santa Maria's still doing a good job moving around, getting his angles, going left to right.
Yeah, yeah, he is. He's moving really well. He's kind of he's almost standing completely square on the ropes. That way he can use his side to side movement. Of course, being really sideways is good when you want to come in, but when you want to move left or right with equal speed, you've got to kind of stand with your feet level.
Right. Yep.
And Santa Maria is doing a really good job of switching between the two. He's in a staggered stance. He throws his punches, and then, like you saw him just do there, he kind of
Back to a square
on
stance.
the same level, and then you
Ooh,
don't.
you see that combo by Santa Maria, bro?
I did. He's doing pretty good.
I don't know, man. I think if he can land one of those hooks that he's throwing, bro, it might do some serious damage on Ramos. The way
Very
it's
very.
looking, bro, I'm not sure if Ramos is gonna defend his uncle.
I'll tell you what. This is going to be a lot like the last fight where uh, if Santa Maria can keep his cardio and not swing too much and move too much unnecessarily, he could come away with a decision here. Whereas Ramos is going to either need to take a couple rounds off like Ramirez did and then really start putting it on him, or he's going to need to start really landing some stuff here because I think it's the output that's really making me lean towards Santa Maria here.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that, bro. 100%. I agree with you. Agree with that 100%. You know,
And he's an even
the
bigger
shots,
underdog than the last guy.
man. It'd be crazy. It'd be crazy if this guy wins too. Man, look at his head movement, bro. He's doing a
I'm
really good
telling you,
job. Look at that. Look at that output. Oh shit. Ramos is getting mad, bro. Not mad, but he's trying to square up with Santa Maria. That was kind of funny right there. What he wasn't mad, but he's like challenging him to like stand still, like to hit
yeah,
him
I
almost.
I think he's definitely getting frustrated with that movement. This. I wish I would have known there was so many open stance matchups on this because this will be such a good learning tool for anybody who's a southpaw or for anybody who has a hard time with southpaws because you're seeing good stuff on both sides.
Yeah, this is crazy, bro.
And
I'm
the cool thing is, this one and the last one is a southpaw guy coming forward and the right-handed guy on the ropes. The cool thing about the next fight is that Lara will sit down his punches, but he tends to be a boxer on the outside, whereas O'Sullivan's pretty aggressive. So in the next fight, it'll be opposite. You'll see the left-handed guy backing up and moving, and you'll see the right-handed guy coming forward. And then in the main event, will also be southpaw versus orthodox. Though I think both of them will be going forward because Romero doesn't really know any other way, and it's going to be hard to get Tank to back up unless he can put some good shots in there like Isaac Cruz did.
right. We're just starting the beginning of round number 5. Nothing spectacular happening. Santa Maria still with that lateral movement. But yeah, like you were saying, Travis, I'm gonna have to go back and watch. Ooh, finally looks like Ramos is being able to hold Santa Maria up against the ropes a little bit, kind of stopped his movement.
Yeah, he's getting in there and like he is landing, but he's getting countered a lot.
Yeah, that he is. That he is.
And again, Luke Santamaria with some good movement, really going out the side door really well, and
I wonder how much Ramos had to cut and how much Santa Maria had to cut. I'm kind of curious now. Like you said, there's a big size difference. It looked like Ramos definitely had a good weight cut.
yeah, well, you have some cross training going on, not so much on the boxers' ends, but you have a lot of MMA guys going to boxing gyms and fighting boxers, and I think from that you're going to start to see the boxers cutting a little bit more weight. For
Right.
example, Errol Spence. Errol Spence is a real big 147. Same with Boots.
Yeah, they probably cut just like a MMA fighter.
Yeah, and with Santa Maria being an underdog and having fought Ramos's uncle, I'm going to guess that he's probably a welterweight that went from 147 to 154 to get this big fight on a big card. Because even though Ramos does look big for 154, he wouldn't be that much bigger than Charlo, whereas Santa Maria looks really small for super welterweight.
Yeah, he does. How you seen his fight against Ramos's uncle? How'd he do then compared to now, bro?
I could only find a little bit of it, and from what I saw, Ramos's uncle had a bit of a different style and didn't seem as polished as Ramos is. Although to be fair, Ramos is looking a little sloppy here.
Yeah, that he is, bro. That he is. Hey, man.
I wish I would have caught what weight class that was because I want to say it was
A, lo-
47 or 140.
right.
Ramos could even be a 40 pounder.
Man. Dang, Santa Maria still with them Chris shots. He's yelling right now. He looks pretty pleased with his performance so far.
I mean,
I mean,
he's
not
accounting.
Ramos, my bad. Santa Maria, sorry.
You're right. He's accounting himself really well, man. It's really nice to see a boxing card where they always have guys with skill, but a lot of times it's really one-sided, where you can tell like they're really trying to build one guy up. And obviously Ramos is a plus 1100 favorite, so obviously he was supposed to easily win this fight. But it's really nice to see them pick some quality guys. These are like I was saying on our podcast is what they call a step-up fight, where they're having you take a step up in competition against a guy that's not just going to give you the win when he gets hit a couple times. It's
Right.
really nice to see these guys really do their best to make it competitive in fights that they were obviously supposed to get outclassed.
That it is, Travis. That it is. I'm enjoying these step up fights. It's my first time actually hearing that term.
Yeah, you'll hear that a lot when you're talking about boxing, where you've got a showcase fight, like when you'd have Mayweather fight somebody that everybody thought he was going to win. It wasn't a fight like Pacquiao where people are like, oh, maybe Pacquiao will win. And it's like another big name, like for example when Mayweather fought DeMarcus Corley, like that was a fight. Or another better example maybe is when Tank Davis fought Yuriokis Gamboa, the Cuban fighter who had
Hmm.
already fought Terence Crawford, already fought a lot of guys. He's past his prime, but he was a gold medalist in the Olympics and is so experienced and held belts at different weight classes that it's going to give everybody a chance to see where you're at. It's like you get to have a championship level fight, but without taking on another undefeated Terence
Right.
Crawford or you know
Yeah.
something like that. So
A good a
you
good
know
s-
I
a good step
I
up to
kind of feel
those
like my
fights.
first fight was like that.
Man, yeah, it's a good step up to get to those fights.
Yeah, and it's great to have a showcase fight, which is what they call, a fight that you're really supposed to win as a showcase fight. Like they'd have, like when Tyson just got out of jail, they'd throw him in there with McNeely or they'd throw him in there with Francois Botha, where it's like it's a guy that everybody knows that Tyson is going to win. It's just supposed to get an impressive knockout, make everybody excited, and then maybe set up a bigger fight down the road. And in a way, that's kind of what the Davis fight is, where it's definitely not his toughest fight. That doesn't mean there's not a chance of him losing, but he's not fighting to take another guy's belt at a bigger weight class. It's just a fight, kind of keep him busy and also make him look good and get another highlight reel knockout. Whereas for Rolly, it's the opposite. For Rolly, it's definitely a step up fight where you're. The reason they call it that is because like you're stepping up to a level you haven't been at before.
Right.
And Rolly not fought a Tank Davis before.
Yeah, it looks like one of these scorecards I just now seen. It looked like one of the guys gave like so far he's given Ramos 3 rounds and Santa Maria 2 when I think it should
That's
be.
kind of tough, man.
Yeah, it's I think I don't know. I think this is Ramos's best round right now. We're 30 seconds left in round number 6. And it finally looks like Ramos is actually landing some more punches compared to before. He landed about maybe like 4 body shots right there. A little shoe shine. His jab.
Yeah,
He hit Santa Maria with a good hook too. And when they hit the 2 minute mark. But
yeah. I noticed that Santa Maria is still moving really well, but he's not really throwing the same
yep,
way he was months ago.
yep. I think he's finally getting a little tired, or maybe he's just using this as a restaurant. I honestly can't tell anymore after watching that last fight with Luke and what's his face.
Yeah, what's funny is I could this fight and the last fight have kind of gone the same way. We've got the left-handed guy coming forward and kind of losing or having an even fight until the right-handed guy gets tired. I could kind of see the main event going like that. Like I could kind of see Davis coming forward, maybe Rolly coming forward a little bit too. But then the early rounds, I think Rolly's gonna really put some power punches out and look to move and use his good reflexes. And then I think about the halfway point, he might start wearing down, and Davis might start kind of to take over, kind of like Canelo does in his fights, where like the first 6 rounds in a lot of Canelo fights, it's real even or like he's losing.
Don't you say that, Travis. Don't you say that. I'm just kidding. Yeah,
Hey,
hopefully Rolly, hopefully he doesn't get tired. That's crazy, bro. You
Rolly,
you see Madonna in the stands right now?
I did. She's looking rough.
Dang, bro, rough. More like hot. Oh man, we're in round number 7 right now. Minute mark 2 minutes 30 seconds. Looks like Santa Maria has a little bit more gas in his tank this round, but Ramos is definitely doing better.
Yeah, Ramos is digging in.
Yeah, he is. Finally landing some of those shots.
Yeah, I think that Santa Maria doesn't quite have the power to really hurt him, and I think Ramos has gotten used to it now, especially now with Santa Maria using a little bit of his energy.
Right, and looks like Ramos is doing a good job on every time they get tied up. He's kind of pushing that head down and make Santa Maria a little tired.
And he has a weird style too, where in the last fight, Ramirez was a southpaw coming forward, but he was trying to get inside and throw a lot of body shots, whereas Ramos is coming forward, but he seems to not like being too close.
Right.
Like he wants to come forward, but kind of just use his straights
It might be
and long hooks.
it might be that 3 inch reach advantage, bro. Got them lengthy arms. Probably feels better landing them power shots from a distance.
I'll tell you what, he's at least got a 3-inch height advantage too. Like when he
Yeah.
shells up and hunches all the way over, he's still a little bit taller than Santa Maria.
Yeah, Santa Maria definitely got to chop down this tree, bro. I can't. I don't think Ramos is cut above the eyebrow. I think that's just his eyebrow. I wonder if that's just scar damage or something over his years of boxing or what. But man, look at that
Yeah,
right in the pocket, bro. Both of them in the pocket right now. Good exchanges.
yeah. See the early exchanges, I thought Santa Maria, his movement and his speed, he was getting the better of the exchanges.
Right.
I Ramos is starting to get the better now. Even when they're even, Ramos's shots look a lot harder.
Oh yeah, big time.
But he's still getting hit.
Yeah, Santa Maria ain't moving side to side no more, bro. He's just backing up. He's doing a really good job though. Still throwing punches. He ain't just shelling up. But he's definitely you can tell he's tired.
He really is. No, that's another thing I really gain an appreciation for every time I watch boxing is like how many adjustments they constantly make, not only to their guard, like you were just mentioning, but their footwork and their angles.
Right.
Even small, like they're constantly taking a step back, constantly coming off to the right, pivoting just a little bit to the left, sometimes in between every punch.
Yeah, it's a work of art, man. It's nice. It's nice seeing fights or fighters do stuff like that instead of just going. Sometimes it's nice to see technique instead of go all out brawls.
Exactly. That's not to say that these guys aren't fighting. That's one
Oh
thing.
yeah,
I don't them being open stance or if it's that you've got guys that know they're supposed to win and look good on a big pay-per-view card versus guys that know this is a huge opportunity to get a good upset, but everybody's really coming out and giving it all they got, man.
yeah they are, bro.
I think either one of these guys, I don't know if either one's necessarily ready for Charlo, but I don't think they'd get run over by any means.
Yeah. Beginning of round number 8. 2 minutes 50 seconds.
Santa Maria looks a little bit cleaner and crisper too with his punches, whereas Ramos is a little more kind of awkward and looping. You can tell he's really used to that being a southpaw, like really helping him. That and his length.
Yeah.
He keeps going to lean out of he's throwing his left straight to the body and to the head and then trying to lean back.
Yeah, you
And
you see him do that with quite a bit of his punches. That was
yeah, and so You can tell he's used to being a bigger, longer guy. It's an easy move. I do it a lot too, but it can be dangerous.
Yeah, that's a good observation. I noticed it, but I didn't really think anything of it. Yeah, it's good you told the people out there.
And the thing is that Santa Maria is doing a really good job where it's like, he might eat the left straight, but he's doing a pretty good job of getting a jab or a straight right hand off as Ramos is pulling back.
Yeah, looks like the scorecard by Steve Farhood is five rounds for Ramos and I look like two for Santa Maria. I'm not. That's not. Is that so? Those are unofficial scorecards that pop up on the bottom, right, Travis?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They'll have an unofficial scorer just because they don't have open scoring,
Right.
and so it's basically just a guy that's kind of guessing. Which I think you'd see more in the UFC. The thing is after the second round, where that would matter, there's only one round left,
Yeah.
and so in boxing where you have so many rounds, you kind of have more time to lay things out like that. Also in boxing matches, like you'll see them go over and interview the corner of one of the fighters during the fight, which you just wouldn't see that in an MMA fight because they're so short and intense.
Yep. Need every second to catch your breath.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Can't
and
be
not only
wasting it
that,
on no interview.
well, the other thing is if you're having a boxing match and like your guy's the favorite, he's in control. You know the other guy can't take him down and can't really clinch and throw knees or anything. So your guy kind of knows what to do. Whereas when you're a coach in MMA, you can't give interviews because even if your guy's in control, he might get taken down
Yeah.
or the fight could change so much. Whereas aside from getting clipped with a good punch, the changes in a boxing match are a lot more subtle.
Yeah. There's a good exchange right there between Ramos and Santa Maria. Look at Ramos over there leaning with his hands down, definitely trying to bait Santa Maria in.
Yeah, he seems like the way Santa Maria seemed a couple rounds ago, where he was yelling after the round and stuff.
Yeah.
It kind of, a lot like the last fight, where the right-handed guy that's backing up, that's the underdog, is kind of starting off doing really good, and then halfway through the fight, it starts wearing on him.
Lara versus O'Sullivan.
Yeah, got that old-timey mustache.
I'm digging that, bro. That's what you need to do to yours right there. You kind of grow it out and wax it, man.
Yeah, and when mine grows out all the way, like right before I cut it, it was definitely long enough to where if I'd had some wax, I could have probably done it a little bit. I wouldn't have had one quite like him, but it would have. You for sure would have been able to see it. So 2 rounds left. This is when the tide turned for Ramirez in the last fight. We'll see if that's how it goes for Ramos. Santa Maria's coming out with some good volume and shots. I don't know if he's putting there's only a couple rounds left, or this is a bit of a last stand like Melendez made, but Ramos is looking pretty confident with his hands down.
There he is. Here we go. We got Santa Maria moving side to side again, bro. I think he definitely caught his second wind, or yeah, you might be right about him making his last stand.
Yeah, and they've got Ramos up by 4 rounds, which I think, it might be more like 5-3
Yeah.
instead of 6-2, but when you're coming forward, it does help that, and being the favorite too. If you notice in the last fight, it was really even, and one of the judges had it 8-2 for Ramirez. So whenever you're a heavy favorite, the judges are going to tend to lean with you in an even round,
Right.
especially if you're coming forward.
Which he's been doing this entire time.
Which is a bummer because, there's a lot of skill in what Canelo and Tank Davis does, but the way that Santa Maria is fighting takes a lot of skill.
Yeah, it 100% does, bro. It's
And
definitely harder than pushing forward.
yeah, and it takes a lot more cardio,
Yep.
and especially, not just backing up and trying to outbox the guy on the outside, but do it to a bigger, stronger, longer guy that's left-handed and supposed to win. I mean,
Yeah, especially with the punch count that he's throwing, or like the combos he's throwing. They ain't no 1, 2, stop. These are like 3, 4 hit combos, bro.
and that's why it pays to throw a lot of punches because the judges aren't really seeing what's landing. You got to figure, when the judges are behind you, they just see a straight punch hit you. They don't know if it hit your guard or hit you in the face.
Yep.
And when they're on the side of you, half the punches, if they're on the right side of you, every left hook and jab, they're not really seeing. And so by you throwing a lot of punches, you give yourself a good chance of winning a round where maybe the other guy was landing better than you, but you just swing the whole time. A lot of those the judges are going to think got through.
Yeah.
And Ramos has done a really good job of that. Like he keeps, maybe because he's the bigger guy and he's not worried about being hurt, but he keeps exchanging in these like 4 or 5 punch exchanges where for most of the fight I've kind of felt like Santa Maria was blocking a lot of stuff and really landing some clean stuff. But
I agree. Even like just right now, bro. 5 seconds left. He
yeah,
just he went underneath that hook like nothing. He's been doing that all these fights. Not all these fights, but a lot of these rounds.
he's hitting himself to psych himself up.
Yeah.
The only thing is when you're fighting a favorite, it's not good enough to land a couple more punches and maybe be landing at 30% when the other guy's landing at 25, especially if the other guy's coming forward and he's a big power puncher. You need to really, really make it clear that you're winning.
Yep. That's true, bro. It's definitely hard to
I
do
think,
it. Definitely hard to do with a guy like this.
yeah, I think Mayweather was maybe the best at that, where, he would get into a couple exchanges, he would make it clear that he landed like 3 times as many shots, and then when his back was on the ropes and he was moving, he wasn't getting touched at all.
Yeah.
Whereas, in my opinion, even though he's winning them, I think Santa Maria's been exchanging a little bit too much. And I get like wanting to get in there and land shots, especially when you're winning them. But, if he moved a little bit more, Ramos wouldn't be sure whether he's moving or whether he's hitting. That's
Yep.
something Mayweather was so good at. People would complain about him running, but he moved so much that then he could fake a step to the left and throw a 3 punch combo and it would get good just because the guy was just getting used to him just moving. And as soon as he's like, okay, I'm trying to trap him, he's going to move, then he would explode on you.
And I gotta watch more of Mayweather's stuff, bro. Telling you, you are a wizard, my friend, when it comes to these fights. You can go back and name all their tactics, and I could literally name any fighter in like boxing. You'd be like, oh yeah, this guy fought this guy, and this is his record. I
Well, I
need to.
appreciate that.
I
I've
got.
been using my lap sleep for good causes. It's funny too, man. Is I used to really hate Mayweather. Like, obviously, I was the guy that wanted him to fight Pacquiao for a long time, and
Hmm.
he fought a lot of the guys that I liked, and I thought he fought them like too late when they were kind of on their decline and stuff. But when you go back and watch him, like Mayweather really does have a lot of good techniques and a lot of things he did in a really slick way. He's really good at making adjustments. I mean, that's where I got that jab to the body that you see me use a lot.
Yeah, we're in for our fans out there. We have a minute and 37 seconds left in round number 10. It doesn't look like Santa Maria is throwing with as much output as it was earlier this round, but Ramos he's looking good this round.
It's kind of a bummer because maybe even more than Melendez, I think Santa might be the better boxer.
He's 100% the better boxer, bro. You can tell by
And
just the way his shots are going.
yeah, and I think he's probably landed at a higher percentage, and most of his punches have been cleaner. And you can see it on Ramos's face, even getting hit by a smaller guy. And Santa Maria's face isn't too messed up like Melendez's was at the 10th round. I just don't know if it's been one-sided enough for them to give it to him. I think Ramos being the favorite and coming forward, he might get this, even though I kind of feel like he lost.
I definitely feel like he lost, bro. 100% feel like he lost, but yeah, it's weird how judging works sometimes.
It really is. I would say that Texas is probably the worst, which is funny because it's like that for the UFC too. They're the ones that gave John Jones that decision over Dominic Reyes. But New York is definitely up there for having some bad decisions.
Yeah. We got 20 seconds left. We have Ramirez or Santa Maria throwing a little bit more output. Kind of looks like they're all going, giving the last of what they got.
I'm ahead of you again, I think.
Ooh, what are you at?
Mine's been over for probably like 15 seconds.
Oh, yep, you're definitely ahead of me, bro. Mine just now finished. That's embarrassing. Oh well. We got Santa Maria raising his hands. He looks pretty confident. I'm on that side. I'm siding with him.
We just went from 3 watching to 2 watching. I was just getting ready to give the guy a shout out.
Bro, we were up at 5 when you were talking about Mayweather.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I should talk about more.
Uh, yeah, talk about Pacquiao or something next. See if we'll get 10.
Yeah, and if anybody is in the comments, they're welcome to put a question in the chat or in the comments, and we'll do our best to answer it.
Yeah.
That way, we're not just breaking down a fight like a play-by-play, but people will learn a little bit, get little short history lessons here and there, and some little tactics. Especially, a lot of the guys that are listening to this are probably like me and you. They're in gyms and they're training and they want to box too, and so a lot of these little tricks that we're pointing out could be real helpful for them.
Yeah. I wish they had a podcast like this, or not even a podcast, just maybe like live commentary like this. When I first started, it definitely would have helped a little bit.
Same here. It's like when you watch something like the Joe Rogan podcast, like their fight companions, it's more just like a bunch of guys just seeing somebody get hit and they go, "Oh shit!"
Yeah,
ah. Yeah, it's not. And even when Joe Rogan's on the UFC broadcast now, like that's basically all he does.
Yeah, it is.
And then some of the other ones, like I've seen Teddy Atlas do it maybe once or twice, and like he's too focused on the fight where he's not really breaking down what's happening often enough, and he's not, if you are going to talk about thing other than the fight or break down a technique they're using, make it worthwhile.
Yeah. All right, bro. Looks like we're coming close to see who the winner is. Who do you think they're going to give it to?
I'm thinking Ramos.
Yeah, damn it. I was hoping you weren't thinking that, but you're probably right.
I think the judge has got a couple bennies.
It must be nice.
And just so your boy doesn't get sued for libel and slander, we'll say allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly, a lot of guys that are 1,100 favorites, let's just say the group around them's a lot friendlier with the judge than the underdog.
Yeah. Those sly dogs. Ah.
Got a real old school robe on.
I might have to take a yogurt break, bro. I'm feeling the yogurt.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm trying to wait as long as I can before I get back into this KFC.
Bro, you still have that KFC?
I do. I ate one of the sandwiches and then my stomach started hurting because of how quick I...
Depending on how much I weigh tomorrow, bro, I might just treat myself to one of those. That sounds so good, man.
They are pretty good, dude. It just sucks they don't put the lettuce and cheese on it like Chick-fil-A did.
You just gotta keep some of that in your fridge, bro. Let's see.
Yeah,
here we go. Here comes the winner.
Ramos got it.
Ah. Damn it.
You know what? That's a good idea. I don't have any of the tomato in the fridge, but I do got some cheese I can at least spruce it up with a little bit.
Yeah. Bro, how far ahead are you? Man, that just barely showed now for me.
They're interviewing Ramos on mine.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm way behind. All right, bro. Keep our third viewer entertained while I go get me a yogurt.
I will. Looks like we just popped back up to 5. Shout out to the couple guys out there trying to listen and knowing what's going on this exciting fight card. For anybody out there listening, the Ramos Santa Maria fight just got done, which means here soon, Erislandy Lara will be coming out against Spike O'Sullivan in our co-main event. And after that fight will be the main event with Tank Davis versus Rolly Romero. So far, it's been a good night for the Southpaws and for the favorites. And decent chance that continues on with Lara being the favorite in his fight. And then Tank, of course, being the favorite in his. The scorecards are not horrible. Definitely pays to be the favorite, as always. But Ramos was coming forward, landing some good shots. Definitely took over second half of the fight. Definitely an exciting undefeated prospect to see in the future at 154. Perhaps we could see him in Charlo, assuming he sticks around at super welterweight to defend his belts and doesn't jump up to 160 like his twin brother did. And since we're before our co-main event, time for a smoke break. As my part of the stream is coming from an area where that sort of thing is legal. We are fighters after all. And to balance us out, Lewis is over on the other side getting some yogurt. So we give you a good mix of people doing healthy stuff, people doing some not healthy stuff. So in this next fight, Erislandy Lara versus Spike O'Sullivan should be an interesting one. Lara, of course, not super well known, but very skilled, slick southpaw boxer from the Cuban amateur system. Had a close split decision against Canelo Alvarez right after his Mayweather fight that a lot of people thought Lara might have won. Also had a draw with Brian Castano, who lost one of his titles in the match to be undisputed at 154 against Charlo a little while back. And also has a TKO win over one of Canelo's brothers. So Lara's got a lot of names on his record considering he's not super well known. He's definitely getting up there in age, almost 40. And Spike O'Sullivan, no spring chicken himself. He most well known from his KO loss to David Lemieux a few years back. It looks like he's back in the co-main event of a big card here, so.
Coming in hot. All right, bro. Got my Chobani. 80 calorie yogurt. What's going on? What is going on, bro?
Keeping that weight down. It's kind of funny. I think a lot of people are clicking on to see if they're going to get lucky and be able to watch the fights for free.
Yep.
Either that, or they left as soon as you went to get your yogurt. So they might be here. They outfit a lot, and as soon as you went off the screen, they were like later.
If only that's what it was, bro.
And I was just explaining to them that I'm over here smoking because we're in a place where it's legal, and that Lewis is going to get a yogurt because he's on a weight cut. So we give you a good mix of healthy stuff, unhealthy stuff.
And what's hilarious is Travis. He has way better cardio. This man, he can drink, he can smoke. He pretty much lives like a Thai fighter. And I'm over here trying to eat healthy and shit, and he has way better cardio and better gas tank than me.
Like I keep trying to tell my brother and the coach of me and Lewis, I'm a special athlete.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
We've even been impressing Taylor in yoga, where I can do some of the, I forget what they're called, which I know she'd be mad at me for. They're not poses, but I've been able to do some of them like as good as she can, which everybody seems genuinely shocked by.
Oh, bro, I think I had a piece of like freezer dried or something in my yogurt. That was no bueno. That was terrible.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. But I think you're right about our viewers, bro. They're definitely clicking to see if we're actually playing the live fight.
Yeah. Each one still counts as a viewer, though, right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Like right now, while we're doing it live, we only get to see who's watching right now, and then I take it when we end it, that's when we'll get to see like how many people in total.
Yep. How many people viewed it?
Nice.
Yeah, bro.
Well, if we had 55 on that home versus Europe card, I'd like to think we'll easily get 100 on this.
Yeah. Man, it sucks. You said they don't have no live scoring for boxing.
No, I mean they have the unofficial score, but they're not always right. Although I will say the guy's been right the last couple of times. The cool thing is they always pick a guy that's like really old and experienced. So if the judges are going to lean one way, they'll usually always do it. But during the Triple G fight, I remember the unofficial scorer having it 116-112, which
Sheesh.
is 8 rounds to 4 for Triple G, and then of course it was a draw.
Man.
So they're not always right, but a little bit of that's the judges too.
Right.
That it sounds kind of silly, but what style you like does make a difference. Like,
Yeah.
if it's a really close round and it's Mike Tyson versus Muhammad Ali, you tend to like boxers and guys that are on the outside. You're going to lean towards him. Whereas if you like guys like Tyson that get in there and make it gritty and go for big power shots and it's really even, good chance you're going to lean that way.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out this odds thing, bro. Have you ever checked out Oddspedia before?
No, I haven't. What is that?
Oh, nice, cool. It says which one's in play. It's it's supposed to tell you like who will win, what the odds are, and what the stats are. And I think I just figured it out.
So it tells you like what you should bet or what?
Register and watch. Let's see, bro. Let's see if I can get it up there. Oh, no way. No way. What? Oh, this is Bet MGM. Bet live.
So it tells you what you should bet or what?
Yeah, it does. It does tell you what you should bet. I'm not sure how. Let's see. There are results unavailable. Register here. Sign in to watch stats. Odds overview. Um, who will win? Statistics. Airy. Bam. Odds. There are no available pre-match odds. Live odds. A minute. Live when the match starts. Oh, okay, cool.
I'm telling you, these KFC fries have the best seasoning.
Bro, aren't they cold?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
I gotta tell you, they're still pretty good. The only thing is, you only have one size. And I don't know if you can see this, like next to my hand, but it's really small.
Let's see, bro. I'm not even on it. Let me go. Let me come over here. Let's see it, bro. Oh, freaking Travis.
Dude, it's weird that mine's delayed like that.
Like what?
Oh, never mind. I was looking at I'm watching like the YouTube video on my phone,
Mm-hmm.
but it's only like maybe it's like behind where we are live. But it makes sense that it would take that long to get both our videos and audio and be putting it out live on YouTube.
Right. Um. Let's see if I can add a window. Let's see.
I'm trying to think of who else I heard aside from Chiofimo that said that Raleigh might win. You could definitely tell like a couple of them, like Teofimo Lopez. I didn't know if he was saying that because he really thinks that or because he doesn't like Tank. But there's definitely a couple guys made it sound like Raleigh could win. And I will say, like watching his sparring, I was pretty impressed. I got to watch him spar Ryan Garcia,
Uh huh.
and it was a younger Ryan Garcia that was nowhere near as good. You know, hadn't spent all that time with Eddie Reynoso and Canelo's trainer, but uh, Rolly was doing pretty good, man.
That's good. It's
He's got good aggression. He's good at trapping people in the corner. He's good at kind of mixing up, coming in with head and body shots. And like I say, they say he's reckless, but it's more that he swings recklessly, but his footwork isn't. Like if that makes sense.
that does make
Like
sense.
he doesn't just constantly run at you swinging big crazy shit. Like he kind of comes in and he doesn't have the best like feint and fake game, but he'll kind of keep stepping. And if you look like you're just getting ready to throw a big counter hook or something, like he'll kind of pull back and stop it and then come in. And then when he does come in, he does swing wild and stuff. But that being said, he's swinging as hard and as fast as he can. So a lot of times, even if he doesn't land, you kind of have to put your guard up to block it because you
Right.
can't let him when he's swinging like that. And then because you put your guard up when he throws like a big overhand right, then he can pretty much land a free left hook to the body.
Man. How's this look on your YouTube, bro?
It looks pretty good. That's like the odds thing.
I think I'm not sure if it's on the right one though. It should be on the right one, right? Or maybe I have it on the wrong one. No, it's the right one.
I turn it sideways so I can see a little better here. Yeah, I can't really read it, but that's only because I'm looking at it on a tiny screen on my phone, and then it's only part of the thing.
I don't want to make
I,
it too big.
no, you're fine. I bet if I had it pulled up like on the TV, I'd be able to read it. Like I can see that it says a few seconds at the bottom, and it looks like the number is 0006 or 5.
Oh, what just happened?
I see code combination.
Oh, okay. Maybe something happened. Maybe something changed. Last
Yeah,
matches. Okay.
like a white background with like dark blue at the top and then in the bottom right hand corner is what I'm seeing.
Right. Live odds. Here we go. We're on live odds now, bro. This shit
Okay. Now I see that. Yeah, that's a cool feature to have on there, dude.
yeah, I'm not sure if it's legal or not. I think it would be it like I don't think we get copyrighted for that, right?
No, no.
Yeah, it'd kind of be silly if we did.
It's not like video content.
Yeah,
Like
just
as soon as the fight's over, whatever the live odds were in the middle of round 6 won't ever matter again.
yeah, you're right. All right. Wow, shit, bro.
What?
Oh, I messed up, bud. I messed up big time.
What'd you do?
We're just gonna delete that. Don't rewind. Don't rewind a minute back.
Was it the picture that you did of Lara and the other guy?
It just shows the where I bought my pay-per-view.
Oh no. Well, you've already had your credit card information on it too, so
Yeah, man.
I,
You live and
I,
learn.
I'm looking at our video on the phone, and I'm starting to like talk into it, even though that's totally not how this works.
Oh man, that's
Hey, with
hilarious. Man, I can't believe I did that.
these French fries, man, I'll tell you.
Man, they sound good, bro. Sounds better than yogurt.
Damn, Gary Russell Sr. died, dude.
How?
I don't know. I missed the thing. I don't know if it was like a COVID thing or what, but all of his sons are like he's got like a bunch of pro boxing sons, and what's weird is like they're all named Gary Russell Jr.
You think it
Like they
would?
all.
You think it would be like Junior the first, Junior the second, you know? But
Yeah. One of them fought Lomachenko. One of them beat Boots for the USA amateur boxing title.
wow, time to run it
Yeah.
back. Let's run it back.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gone pro yet, but yeah, they're all pretty good, man.
I believe it, bro. Do you know what gym he's out of, or what gym he used to coach out of?
I know they train out of. I want to say it's like Washington D.C. I don't
Okay.
know if they did gym or what, but at least a couple of the brothers are like, either been world champions or world champions as amateurs. So like they're all pretty good.
Man. Bro, you really chowing down on them fries.
Dude, they're so good.
Man, you must have got a good quantity, bro.
Not really. I just been making them last because they're
Yeah.
delicious.
You need to buy them in bulk. It's funny. Like you can buy them French fries and stuff at like the store. You think they would sell like some of these like fast food restaurants, French fries.
Bro, I'm telling you, as soon as I drove out of the parking lot, I was like, I should have got more than one thing of those.
Yeah, been there, bro. I've made those mistakes. You see, this old Sullivan guy, bro. Have you ever watched like Sonic?
Yes,
That's like the guy who he reminds me of.
he does. And like I said, when he was on that, when trash talking goes wrong, he was definitely the bad guy in that.
Was he?
Yeah, I mean he acts like a guy in the movie that looks like him, for like a lack of a better way to put it.
Man.
He looks
Also
like a
wearing the
trouble.
rival gloves. Those rival gloves, like some of them are pretty expensive. Like I've seen some that are cheap, and then there's some that are freaking ridiculous.
Yeah, these ones I got are just a cheap pair of bag gloves that we've
Right.
had, I think, since like we were training at the other gym or something.
Uh huh.
But I stopped wearing them, bro, because they don't have a lot of padding, and even with hand wraps, like my first month or two back when I was hitting mitts, like it was killing my wrist, dude, especially when I was throwing hard. And I did start doing hand wraps and like taking that a little more serious after that. But I've got to think that those gloves just not being that great is kind of a part of that too. But yeah, I've seen dudes fight like Terrence Crawford with rival gloves on.
Hand wraps make such a huge difference, bro.
Oh man.
I like them for the smell, like it helps with the smell. But now too, like when I just go up and hit the heavy bag, I have to put on my hand wraps because it hurts my wrist too now.
Yeah, and that's what I've been liking is it does help with the smell.
Hmm.
Uh, but I also notice it makes a difference how you do them because I notice like every time I'm not doing them the same, I notice like sometimes I'll get done and there's more around my knuckles, and
Right.
then the next time there's not as much around my knuckles and there's a lot more around my wrist, and that's something I got to get a little bit better with because I never really have the knuckle problems. It's more the wrist.
Yeah. Bro, I'm kind of excited for these. It doesn't look like it's that long of a walkout from their walkout to the ring. But
Oh
I am excited for to see Davis and Davis and Raleigh's walkout because the past couple I've watched, bro, they're so entertaining.
yeah, yeah. I'm just wondering which rapper Davis will have because he will have a big one, and I guarantee it's a Southern rapper.
I
I just
guarantee
don't
it's a Southern rapper.
I
That's
just don't know if it's gonna be Lil Uzi Vert or Lil Baby or Gucci Mane or something like that.
right.
The real question is, what type of crazy stuff does Raleigh Romero come out with? Because
Yeah.
with like the most ridiculous dude you've ever seen.
It's not ridiculous. It's gonna be the greatest.
Dude, I'm telling you, you could really go somewhere with that Romero accent.
Yeah, it's funny. Like when I try doing an accent, I can't do it. Sometimes I can just do it. What act? It's like right there. I can't do it. What act? Fuck it. Oh man,
Who knows?
159 for the. Damn, bro. Do you see this guy's reach? Lara's
No, I think I missed that. But
75 and a half inches, and then O'Sullivan's is 69 inches, bro. He almost has a 6-inch reach advantage.
yeah, yeah, and Lara's really slick, man. And
Bro,
lately, like outboxing people and started like getting knockouts and stuff.
this is the co-main event, right?
Yeah,
Nice.
and a lot of people think that Lara beat Canelo, which it was a while ago, but
Right,
still.
man. If people think he's that good, I'm really excited to see how
And
this one
he,
goes.
remember Castano that just fought Charlo? He had a draw with Lara.
Man,
I've never seen Spike O'Sullivan like when he ever fought anybody really good. I've never seen him win.
well, bro, we lost all our viewers.
She'll be back.
Show she. Well, I hope you're right. Man,
Well, and the cool too, like this is happening kind of early, so you're going to get a lot of people that are going to like click on this video 3 hours from now when the fight's been done.
right.
That and in the meantime, bro, like we're still getting set up. It's been what, like a month or something?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of upset that I couldn't figure out that tip. Oh, now we're back up to 2 views. That's what I am talking about. They want to hear about this co-main event with O'Sullivan right now, kind of warming up in his corner, getting his name announced.
Welcome one, welcome all. Any
Well,
viewers?
right. Here's the matter of the gifting. Learn more. Creator quarterly report. Introducing
Lara having a very Charlo brother outfit with the fur hood.
for real, bro. He's rocking the gold for sure.
Yeah, I'm curious what he's gonna do. I've got to think, even if he plans on trying to finish it, Lara's still gonna start off on the outside, moving around, and the guy with the bad guy mustache is gonna come forward.
The bad guy mustache.
Yeah, he's not necessarily gonna swing like an idiot, but he's gonna be a lot closer to that than Lara is.
Yeah.
Lara's even got the fur on the side. I think Boots would like those.
Yeah.
Boots has
I'm
always got.
surprised there's not more big name boxers at this fight.
Yeah,
At the Canelo fight, at least we've seen some, quite a few different boxers. But this one, I really haven't seen any in the audience.
that's a good point. They haven't shown anybody big in the audience, but especially for a Tank Davis fight,
Right?
um, a lot of people that like him that go to his fight like they did Wilder. So I got to think there's some. Now that you said that, I'm gonna be all like looking in the crowd trying to find him.
All right, we're getting ready to start round number one. Let's
Yeah,
see. Everyone's exiting the ring.
and
We have the
I'm ahead
ref
of
calling them up.
I'm ahead of Lewis, and Lara is
You're ahead of me
out.
again?
Yeah,
Bruh.
Lara pretty much out jabbing him and already making him look kind of silly. Oh, Lara points to the ground and then throws a quick.
Uh,
That was Yeah. Lara will showboat a little bit. I remember like when Canelo was having a tough time and Lara was kind of slipping a lot of his punches and landing on him kind of showboating like on Canelo a little bit.
that's hilarious.
Yeah. and he's still at the same. That you know what him and Canelo was like 10 years ago or eight or something. So that might have been at 154, but Lara here is still at 160. This fight actually is for the WBA lightweight title or middleweight.
Oh yeah, it is 12 rounds. I didn't realize. Good thing you pointed that out, bro.
Yeah. So whoever wins this fight could end up fighting Charlo, the bigger one, in a unification fight.
Yeah, money's definitely on Lara, bro. O'Sullivan hasn't thrown anything really. He's just really been in his shell.
Yeah, Lara's really good with counters, man. Like he's so good at using his southpaw stance, and he's from that Cuban amateur boxing system where like they're just so slick and they got so many different tricks and stuff. And um, Yuriorkis Gamboa, the one that Crawford fought, he also fought Tank Davis. He's maybe like one of the most impressive boxers I've ever seen, especially when he gets hurt. Like he was going up weight and kind of was having a hard time handling the punches. And like when he gets hurt, like he's so crafty, dude. Like he'll act like he slipped. He'll like his way of hugging the other guy, doing something weird to get a couple extra breaths, and then having his corner put extra water on him so that then they got to start the round late so they can dry him off.
Hopefully,
It's so
hopefully we get to
easy.
see something like that. Maybe this fight
Yeah.
it'd be nice for you to point that out.
Yeah, Lara's like that. It like I'm sure you can tell just from what you've seen so far that Lara's pretty slick.
Yeah, yeah, he is pretty slick. He is a yeah.
And like
I'm not
basically,
I'm not really impressed with O'Sullivan though. Like he has Lars just right there in his shell, and he really isn't throwing.
bro, that's why Lara is the biggest favorite on the card at negative 1600.
Yeah, bro. Can you
Cause
imagine?
you,
Could you imagine if he lost?
yeah, oh dude, it would be a pretty big upset. I mean, like I say, Castano was just in the fight for all the belts against Charlo, a weight class down. He had a draw with him like recently, and then Canelo Alvarez, he did fight a young Canelo right after the Mayweather fight, but um, it kind of looked a lot like that last round, just with maybe Canelo doing a little bit better than this guy is.
Man,
A younger Lara too.
yeah, a younger, more dangerous Lara. The end of round one is funny. Lara, he ended up pointing to the ground for the second time. He I think he plans on knocking out or knocking down O'Sullivan.
Yeah, and like in that Lemieux fight, O'Sullivan has been hurt and finished early before. And it seems like Lara knows that he's way better. You just hope he doesn't get careless and make some kind of mistake. But good to see him, getting a fight for a belt. That's a good matchup that he should easily win. Where he's not fighting a guy that's a favorite, where the decision's going to get taken from him or something like that.
Yeah.
Uh, and also if you win, it sets up a bigger fight with Charlo or a Triple G or something like that.
Hey, that'd be cool. I think that'd be a good step up fight for him and Triple G.
Yeah, I can tell you, Lara and Canelo, Canelo was good enough to where Lara and Triple G would be really interesting.
Yeah. I'm kind of enjoying this Showtime premiere. What they're saying, like they're each fighter's key to victories.
Yeah,
I kind of agree with them for the most part. Doubling up,
like,
watching out for
uh,
that straight left.
yeah, Mike O'Sullivan is swinging, but not really landing.
Yeah, for a
Uh,
159er, it doesn't look like he ain't throwing with a lot of power, bro. Like those ain't very impressive shots at all.
yeah, yeah, and Lara can like really put his foot down and swing like some big left hooks from the southpaw stance, but he more hurts people just by being sharp and quick, and I'm not really seeing it coming. But this is why I was saying in those last two fights that this one was going to be a little different. In the last couple fights, you had the fate of southpaw coming forward, and in this one, as you can see, Lara is doing a lot of backing up and being against the ropes. So it's cool to see the southpaw versus orthodox matchup in a different way.
Yeah,
Even though now,
there kind of is, instead of being fighting from a distance the entire time,
yeah,
seeing them in
now it's
close
the
quarters.
left guy. That's the boxer on the ropes.
Yeah.
But also this time, the boxer on the ropes is the huge favorite, whereas in the other two fights, it was the guy coming forward. And this is kind of what I think, in a way, I think the main event with Tank Davis could look a lot like this.
I can agree with I can agree with that. I feel like I feel like you know or Rolando, he'll be a little bit more entertaining to watch with his shots though, unlike O'Sullivan. At least
Yeah,
like Tank will kind of respect his shots.
yeah, Rolly's definitely got way better power for his weight class. And I don't think O'Sullivan's ever gotten really a huge upset, whereas Rolly Romero, there was a couple guys he had beaten in his last five fights. One of them was one of the only times he went to a decision where he fought a guy that was 19-0, and Rolly was like 8 or 9-0, and he was able to pull out the decision. And what I thought was really impressive when I watched it was how he was able to just keep swinging like as hard as he can. That's the other thing he's good about is like every shot he swings has got bad intentions, but
Two.
he's not constantly flurrying. So like he can do it pretty much the whole fight.
Yeah. I don't want to interrupt you, but to our viewer out there, no, we can't show the fight. We'll get shut down if we do that. That's why we're giving you the live commentary, round by round play.
And for an update on the commentary, right now we're just starting the third round, and the first two have definitely gone to Lara. Even though O'Sullivan is coming forward and being the aggressor, you can definitely tell how much he's being outmatched by the skill of Erislandy Lara.
this this kid in the background over here shadowboxing, that's pretty entertaining. It's good to see younger people, into the sport.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen kids do that at a couple boxing matches. That actually in the background, you'll see some really strange stuff. I mentioned earlier that Tank Davis has fought Yuriokas Gamboa, who is also from the Cuban amateur system, like Lara, and was an Olympic gold medalist. Also fought Terrence Crawford and stuff. When they fought, it was such a weird fight. Like Mayweather was not just ringside, but like leaning, like almost inside the ring the entire fight, giving Davis instructions. And then the camera crew and the cornermen in Gamboa's corner, I don't know if they were trying to get him extra time because he kept getting hurt, but they kept like getting in trouble with the ref for like him like starting the round, and then he'd turn around and like one of the camera guys would like still be in the ring, and Gamboa got dropped early with an uppercut, and instead of like admitting he was hurt, he just like kept acting and looking down like his shoe had malfunctioned and blown out, and it was really odd. Like everybody, like all the commentators, were like I've never seen anything quite like this. Like when Gamboa gets hurt, dude, he starts just making things up that are like amazing.
They're amazing. Cheater, cheater. We're in the round number three. With mine saying 1 minute and 40 seconds. It looks like O'Sullivan, he's definitely picked up the pace a little bit, but Lara's definitely having more output this round. Looks like he's landing the better of the exchanges. He's letting O'Sullivan get close. It looks like O'Sullivan, he's kind of using his head a lot. I'm not sure how legal that is in boxing, Travis, but
Yeah, O'Sullivan, much like a guy from the Cuban amateur system, will bend the rules a little bit.
yeah,
As you
it
can
doesn't
tell,
really seem to be bothering Lara, which is good. But yeah, right now they're in the center of the ring. Lara, he's
no,
doing a good job.
Lara is one of those dudes that's like seen everything. Like a brawler that's going to cheat a little bit is probably such an easy thing for him to read.
Yeah, that's good. Maybe we'll see him get hurt by one of those headbutts or something, and see him do one of his cheating moves.
Yeah, I unfortunately am a minute ahead of you, but they're showing some boxers in the crowd now. They got Ryan Garcia, Errol Spence,
Ryan
Danny Garcia.
Garcia, he's over there.
Yeah, and so is Danny Garcia, who fought Errol Spence a couple fights ago. Not related
What?
to Garcia.
Wow.
Look, and then after him, they show Gary Russell Jr.,
Wow.
who's one of the Gary Russells that I told you about. That was that guy's son that just died. The one they show is the one that fought Lomachenko.
Oh, okay. And you said he beat Lomachenko, right?
No, he lost.
Oh, he lost.
Yeah, he's also a southpaw and was undefeated, and I think he quit after like the sixth or seventh round.
Man.
Yeah, Lomachenko was just putting it on him with the angles, and whenever you have two southpaws, the lead hand is real important because they are not used to getting in a jab battle with somebody in the same stance. The way like me and you have to fight it out with our jabs when we're both uh, fighting right-handed,
Right.
and Lomachenko just had like the way better lead hand and just kind of ate him up. But Gary Russell's really good, really fast.
Yeah, he looks like he'd be good. You can tell by his dress up, bro. Regular T-shirt with some bling.
Yeah, he's one. It was 126 or 130 that he fought Lomachenko at. I'm pretty sure.
Man, it's crazy how far ahead you are than me.
Yeah, I'm a minute and 10 seconds into the fourth round.
Man, how's it? Give us the run round. Blah blah. Give us the rundown of how this round's going so far. What's going on?
The same. The only thing I will say that's different is that Lara's output right here in the middle of the fourth has dipped, and O'Sullivan is really swinging a lot of shots. I don't know if that's a last stand from him or if that is him thinking he's got Lara hurt or something. He did just throw a nice low blow in there.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Lara felt that one. I don't know if Lara is just letting him swing himself out or looking for a certain counter or what. Like he's getting hit here and there, but he doesn't seem hurt.
Oh yeah. I just seen even though you're ahead of me, I just seen Lara. He turned that corner. It kind of gave O'Sullivan a little kick right there, a little kick when the kick came out.
Dude, I'm telling you, if you watch closely, especially now that this fight is getting rough, you'll see a lot of strange tricks from Lara that you've never seen from anybody. The one knock on the Cuban amateurs is that they're usually old. Um, you think of any Cuban fighter like Romero or anybody, they all tend to be old, and people like secretly think they're older than they say. Like they were trying to sneak older people into the Olympics to help them win. And Lara puts O'Sullivan down with a straight left hand.
Oh, nice. What the at the end of round number 4?
Yep. And O'Sullivan is up, and he got up pretty quick, but he was wobbling a little bit. He's lucky because there's 3 seconds left. 2, 1. He got lucky and made it.
You are definitely a minute ahead of me. Let's see if I can see what you were talking about.
Yeah, he gets hurt bad.
Does he?
Yeah.
Want to see
And
it?
it's funny, like I was telling you, like Lara's like really crafty, man. Like those Cuban amateur dudes got so many tricks. It's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, look at that. We're up to 5, Travis. You see that?
I
5.
did not.
Yeah, we were up to 6.
Nice. Well,
Yeah.
we're glad
I
for
want I want to
anybody.
see our spectators. I want to see them comment.
Yeah.
Tell us
And
what
for
we
anybody.
can do be doing. Oh yeah, that was a good one too. That knockdown of Sullivan, huh?
Yeah.
Man, that sucks. It sucks. You're ahead, man.
Yeah, for anybody just joining us, we're waiting for the fifth round to start, and at the end of the fourth, for the first time in the fight, Spike O'Sullivan gets put down on a 1-2 from the Southpaw Erzlandi Lara. This, of course, is our co-main event.
Co-main events. Where at are we, Travis? What did you say we're at the start of what round?
Round 5. I'm
Round
20
5.
seconds.
20 seconds in. All right.
Spike O'Sullivan surprisingly is still pressing Lara up against the ropes and swinging big punches. I think he knows that's his only chance to win because Lara hurt him at range with that 1-2. So even though he's getting hit on the inside, oh, he just backed up. I think he got hurt with a uppercut.
Okay, I'm about 2 seconds behind you now. I fixed my thing. All right. Yeah, he does look hurt, bro. Look at his face, man. O'Sullivan, he's bleeding a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's why he started off swinging like that at the beginning of the 5th. Like he knows
You know,
he needs to really hurt Lara, but you can tell Lara's just too good, too slick. Used to fighting guys way better. You know, after you've had a guy like Canelo Alvarez trying to walk towards you in a right hand stance, I would have to imagine this is quite a bit easier, especially if he did as well as Lara did.
I don't see this going past 9 rounds. I really don't. Not the way O'Sullivan's moving right now.
No, Lara's playing with him. Just landed a nasty
Ooh,
left hook.
yeah,
Left, more like a left straight.
yep. Those southpaws, man. They're
Oh, hurt him with that hook.
Oh yeah, yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I don't see this going another couple rounds if O'Sullivan keeps on taking this damage, bro. He's already been dropped once. Another good left straight.
and he looks pretty big too. So like you can tell Lara's just landing real good shots, man. It's funny too because Lara was usually like more of a boxer. Like he'd be moving more and a little more like Mayweather-ish. Whereas like now that he's getting older, he's starting to sit down on his punches a little more.
Yeah, you see what one of our comments says, bro.
No.
Show fight. Sorry, Joel. Wish we could. Wish we could.
And know that it doesn't just suck for you guys, but it sucks for us too. Because if we did that, we'd get way more views.
Oh, I
And
know. Tons of more views.
until we got banned.
Yeah, until we get banned.
But we do get more advanced every week, so give us a while to keep going, and maybe we can figure out some loopholes or something.
Yeah, we'll figure out something, that's for sure. What
Lars,
what's yours at, bro?
Mine just ended the round.
Just right now?
Yeah,
Liddy. All right.
yeah. Lara was really landing on him good, but he was getting a little careless. And if there's one knock they usually have on the Cuban fighters, it's not just them tending to be boxers and not fighters and tending to be a little bit older, but also that some of them sometimes are kind of injured, like they've been hit too much, like Gamboa had chin problems and stuff. That's because like they train them so hard from such a young age, and it makes them really good. But it's kind of like the shoot box thing where they also sometimes have a lot of wear and tear too.
Yeah. All right, bro. Let's start. I'm gonna have to start commenting back to these guys. Let's see.
Oh, Sullivan is landing some good body shots here and there, though.
Yeah, he's not. He ain't doing terrible, but Lara is definitely outclassing him, bro.
He's definitely going to have a tough next 15 minutes. And again, he's still walking in, looking to go head to head, Mexican style with his gloves up, and is actually landed a decent.
Yeah, look at that. A good rear uppercut, left hook.
Still seems like Lara's playing with him though.
Definitely. You can just tell by those pity patty punches to the inside of his forearms right there.
But O'Sullivan is a big guy.
Man, they're both using their head. That's crazy. Look at them.
Yeah, I wouldn't try to get dirty with Lara, even though he's more of an outfighter. I guarantee you, he's got a lot of nasty little tricks he can do.
What are you scoring this right now, Travis? Like,
I've got to give every round to Lara, and the fourth being a 10-8. So it would be 40 36, 50 44, something like that.
50-44.
So basically, O'Sullivan would have to win this round in every one to get a draw, or he's got to get another knockdown in there or something. But if he gets knocked down again, like as far as the fight's over. Even
Yeah.
not to mention if he gets dropped again, it's probably over more immediately.
Yeah, man, look at he's throwing some good hooks in there. Too bad they're not connecting. They're a little short, but at least now he's throwing with some power. It looks like there's some blood coming from his left eye. Yeah.
Another left straight. Ooh. Lara's really swinging, man.
Yeah, he came in with that overhand, bro. Look at that. Look at that left hook too. That rear hook.
Yeah, he's not doing Mayweather stuff. He's swinging like I do.
He's swinging like I do.
Lara going for the knockout.
Yeah, he might just get it, bro. At least O'Sullivan isn't looking as hurt as he did the last round. Oh, a nice couple uppercuts by O'Sullivan.
Yeah, he's really got some nice combos, mixing up the left hook and the right uppercut.
You really don't see too many people throw that double uppercut. Like you see it sometimes, but a lot of the combos they throw is that body uppercut. But this guy, he's going uppercut, uppercut. Same hand.
It can be a good move against a guy with good head movement like Lara, because they tend to expect a left hook after a right uppercut. They tend to not expect two uppercuts in a row.
Right. That's the end of round number Travis. What number? Was that 7?
6.
Was that 6? Okay. I cropped my computer a little bit so I couldn't see the bottom where it was telling me what round we're on. I knew it was 6 or 7, but
Yeah, O'Sullivan getting some good shots off, man.
yeah.
Lara should definitely, not get careless.
All right, bro. Let's see it. Let's see Lara finish it this round.
Lara is kind of doing a good job of doing that Mayweather thing I was telling you about a little earlier, where he's moving so much and is so defensive that then when he swings, it just that kind of catches you off guard.
Yeah. And you say that can win the judge's favor, So
They gave that last round to O'Sullivan.
what the hell? This makes no sense.
Yeah, I mean he did land some good stuff. I wonder if Lara is backing up and moving so much because he's respecting the power, or if he's just looking for one big shot, or
What do you maybe a little tired?
could be.
Like he doesn't look like he's throwing a whole lot in this, round number 7 right now.
Yeah, him swinging with power going for the finish could have worn him out a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe he's taking this round off. O'Sullivan's still getting through with some nice left hooks to the body, right hooks to the head.
Yeah. It's funny, like those uppercuts he were throwing, he was pretty much hitting with his pinkies on those. His hands were at the 12-6 right there.
Yeah, trying to track Laura's head movements hard too.
Yeah, does a really good job getting low.
Yeah, especially when he's got the reach advantage like he does.
Right.
Head movement's tough when it's a shorter guy like Mike Tyson. When it's the longer guy, it's really tough.
That was a nice little short hook by Laura.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Laura's got some real clean, crisp combos, man. And a lot of his counters and oh, he's hurt him again with a left straight.
Yeah.
The round. O'Sullivan keeps getting lucky and getting hurt right at the end of the round.
Yeah. Look at the ref, just chilling behind them.
Yeah, keeping a close eye.
All right, that was the end of round number 7, I think.
In a way, kind of like when Kell Brook got hurt and beat by Terrence Crawford. Sometimes it's worse if you, at least if you get knocked down or you take a knee, you've got a second to recover. Whereas
Right.
if you get hard and you stumble into the ropes, the guy can come over really quick and land another big hook and put you out.
That's true.
Yeah, beautiful left straight.
Yeah. I'm surprised that one didn't knock him down. Like in what was it? When did he get knocked down the first time? Was it in round number 2 or round number 3?
It was 4 actually.
Was it 4? Wow, man, I thought it was earlier than that. Man,
Yeah,
so
it
yeah,
was
that wasn't too long ago.
No.
Looks like we're getting ready to start round number 8. They're
Yeah.
checking O'Sullivan right now. Doctor's checking him. He's good.
We'll see how recovered he is. Looks like he's going to plan on walking to the inside and stuff. Lara's back to pointing at the ground.
Yeah, he's still looking for that left straight.
Yeah. O'Sullivan's still trying to get on the inside with that left hook. Open to, another left straight. O'Sullivan's hurt.
Oh, yeah, bro. That was a good one. Man.
8th round.
Yeah, ref stoppage. Let's go. Lara with the win with the TKO.
And Erislandy Lara is the WBA middleweight champion and now is set up for a possible unification bout with Charlo.
Man, yeah, that was beautiful, man. That
Yeah.
was really sharp with that. Looks like
Yeah.
we're finally getting close to our final event or the main event. Thank goodness,
Exactly.
I have your boy has to work tomorrow, so it's a good
Yeah,
thing. It's a good thing this one didn't go the full 12 rounds.
Yeah, our co-host Lewis is on a bit of a tough schedule, to say the least.
Yeah, gotta be up at 1:30 for work. But you know what? You know what they say, guys. Saturdays are for the boys. Fight nights.
And the cool thing is, by there not being a UFC, this is actually happening pretty quick. Even though those first couple were decisions, this
Yeah.
one being a knock, and almost being 10 o'clock, it's going to take a bit for them to get to the ring. But if it is a knockout in the first 6 rounds, there's a good chance it'll be over by 11 or close to it.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear. I don't see a. I mean, it could go the distance, but hopefully Romero is able to put Tank away pretty fast.
It's makes you wonder, have we never seen Raleigh hurt because he's got a really good chin, or just because he's never fought anybody good enough to hurt him?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Whereas like Tank, I think I've seen him hurt a couple times from big tall guys that were catching him at the end of their punches well.
Man, yeah, look at that, bro. They're showing the replay. That one hurt my hand, bro. You could see the shock go down his forearm.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. What do you think? Good ref stoppage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, it was already over.
Yeah. Well, Sullivan got hurt 3 times with that, bro. 3 times. Look
Yeah,
at
and Lara was getting ready to unload on him.
yeah,
Even
he
if
was.
O'Sullivan went back and won all the remaining rounds, he still would have lost on points and would have taken a lot more damage that was unnecessary.
And for the people out there that listen to our podcast, Travis called this one. Even though the guy was the favorite. I mean, what are we like? What's your parlay at right now, Travis? Like from what you said yesterday.
If I could find somebody that would have actually uh, had all the people I was trying to bet on, uh, so far we've got all of them right.
That doesn't surprise me, man. Like I said, Mr. Travis Pahamis is a wizard when it comes to any sort of combat sport.
Appreciate that, Lou.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far we've called Ramirez, Ramos, and Arizlandi Lara, and we are pretty sure Tank Davis is going to win.
Yeah.
Lewis,
Yesterday I was rooting for Tank Davis, but today I want Romero win because I want that payday. I want that $54.
and
If
that's
I,
the
if I
thing,
get
guys.
that $54, Travis, I'm calling in sick to work tomorrow. That's what I'm gonna do. Who knows? I might
yeah.
get fired, but that's okay.
I'll tell you what. I bet there's a lot of people that bet on Davis. So if Rolly wins and you make that $54, there's going to be a lot of people calling in sick to work tomorrow.
Yeah, good. uh, first round
And-
knock. First round knockout. $100. Go the distance.
Oh, dude. What you need to understand about Luis Romero's picks is that it's not always 100% this is going to happen. It's which outcome would make him the most amount of money.
Player got
You
to
got-
eat, bro. Player got to eat.
And that could not be more true.
I want some of them KFC sandwiches you'd be talking about.
I'm over here snacking on them, bro.
Yeah, bro, you are still stacking on them?
I am.
Jesus. Man.
What's funny, like I said, with certain organizations being tight with certain belts like ESPN and the WBC, both of the title fights on this card, both just so happen to be WBA.
Dang.
A strange coincidence.
I forget what I was gonna say, bro. I'm tired and excited. I'm gonna go get some more water, bro. You keep our 2 viewers entertained.
Go
I'll
for
be
it, man.
back. Big Dog Blue will be back.
For anybody listening in right now, Arizlandi Lara is finishing up his post-fight speech, at which point hopefully it will be a short amount of time before Rolly Romero and Tank Davis take the ring, and we will give you play-by-play on exactly what is happening as it's happening. Kind of like it must have been listening to the boxing matches back in the 20s and 30s when everyone had to gather around a radio. How about that? All this technology, 100 years later, we're still kind of doing the same thing. For anybody just tuning in, all of our favorites have won. The Ramirez fight was very close and could have perhaps been given to Melendez. The first fight on the main card. The second fight, Ramos definitely won, but was also in a close contest. Our co-main event, Arizlandi Lara, was the most decided of it yet, knocking down his opponent and getting it stopped round. Also, so far, every matchup has had an orthodox fighter versus southpaw, meaning a right-handed fighter versus a left-handed fighter. And the 3 fights so far, all the southpaw left-handed fighters have won. If Davis won in the main event here as he's expected to, it would be a clean sweep for the southpaw fighters, just going to show you It is a tricky stance to deal with, not to take anything away from the skill of these fighters, because certainly that played a much bigger role. Go down in the comments and or the live chat and be sure and let us know before it happens here real quick which rapper you think will walk out Gervonta Davis and if really Romero will have one.
My guess, Travis, Madonna. It's gonna be Madonna. She ain't there for boxing, bro.
That would kind of switch it up a little bit. And Rolly Romero, I'm really hoping has like a cousin or a buddy that raps and is going to come out and do something absolutely ridiculous in his biggest fight ever.
His biggest fight ever. Blah blah blah, coming in hot.
Gotta make sure the hooligans stay up off the ride.
Yeah, gotta keep them off. Have you named it yet? Have you named your car?
You know, I haven't.
Should name it like Shaniqua or something.
Not a bad idea. Since it's an L, maybe it should be like Letitia or something.
Hey, there we go. I like that. Letitia sounds sexy, bro.
Oh, we got Lara walking backstage. And hopefully, with them taking their time with the post-fight interview and showing his whole walk back and stuff after a short promo package, hopefully both fighters for the main event will be ready to take their places on the waiting dock to get walked out for this main event here.
You know, I was kind of digging that robe, not robe, but whatever they wear when they come out. Yeah, it's a robe. I was digging that. I was digging Sullivan's, bro. Maybe not the spikes on it, but like definitely the color and the style.
Yeah, and it's funny how a lot of people's are like really different too.
Did you see what kind of gloves? Oh, he was wearing Rivals too, huh?
I know Lara usually uses Grant's, but I didn't catch what.
Yeah, I was eyeballing Sullivan's. The fresh white, you know, caught my eye. They look pretty slick.
Yeah, I wonder. I wonder if those are lace up too. That's another thing I wonder if everybody in pro boxing has lace up, or like if those could possibly be hook and loop.
I don't know. Now, what are hook and loop? Hook and loop are like Velcro, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and but they're done differently too. Like some like those Hayabusas that I have, they have like this thin slit on the other side that it goes through, and then you pull that tight and go around the Velcro. Whereas like most of the ones I have, it's just like this, where it's just a thing of Velcro that goes around an open thing.
Right.
Or like those Everlast ones just have like a little tiny one. That's why I've got to wear my hand wraps whenever I wear those, because the Velcro going all the way around really adds a lot of wrist support.
You see Romero right now in the back warming up, throwing that power cross, bro.
Yeah, I will say he does look sharp, and I like the way that he's throwing his hooks and stuff angled down, because Davis isn't much shorter than him, but he fights kind of leaned over and kind of leaned to the side. So it's good that he's not punching at eye level. That's just not how Davis stands.
That's true. You know, it's funny. I hear people that throw hooks like that with a lot of power. That's how they end up hurting their hand or hurting their wrist. You know, with when their elbow starts getting a little bit elevated compared to the rest of their.
True.
Yeah.
But if you're tilting your body right,
That's true too.
it can be okay. And you know maybe the target you hit is tilted also. You know, like if I'm standing up straight, you don't want to just throw the top of my head and then just hit with your pinky and break it. But if I'm leaned over to like absorb left hooks, then you might have to turn your hand weird. Otherwise, you're gonna hit with your front knuckle
Yeah,
first. So it's
yeah. You know,
it's, it,
I didn't think about the lean. That's a good point, bro. Everyone with these Grant gloves, I'm telling you, man. I was
I
just eyeballing, Gervonta's, and they look pretty slick, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, aside from the occasional big power puncher like Ramos, especially the Mexican ones with the Clado Reyes, and aside from some guys that will wear some Everlast here and there like Canelo or Tyson Fury, most of the big fighters like I see wear Grants. I noticed for a lot of the end of Mayweather's run, he was wearing Grants. I've seen Canelo in them. I've seen Triple G. Um, Tank Davis, obviously the Charlos boots. It just seems like everybody's wearing them.
Yeah. You know what, bro? I'm gonna bet one more dollar, my last dollar on Romero right now for for a KO TKO or yeah for a KO TKO.
What is it? Is it like plus 800 or something?
It's close. Yeah, it's plus 750.
Jeez. Well, if he wins, you'll have like half as much as you need for some grants.
That's what I want. You know, like if Rolando goes by points, or I wonder what else is here on these. Rolando to be knocked down, or Gervonta Davis to be knocked down in 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
I'll tell you, dude, I definitely should have gone on Bet MGM because I just went on the score bet at the last minute and they basically only had the main event.
Yeah, that's where when I was showing this on earlier, that's what I was on is Bet MGM.
The only thing that made me not worry about the parlay is just that Lara and Ramos and Ramirez were such big favorites that it's really the main event was the only one you could really make any money on. And
Right.
the only way I could find like a decent way to go about it was doing the over under. And even though I think this fight isn't going to be like a first round knockout, I picked the under. So it's got to stop by the 130 point in the sixth round.
Ooh.
So hopefully Rolly will get that knockout in the first half.
Yeah, fingers crossed, bro. That'd be nice to see you get a payday.
And here we go. And I didn't bet much though, but I just like because of doing this podcast and put up my bets, like I feel like I've got to at least for the most part bet like what I say on there.
Right.
I like those glasses on Abner Mares.
Yeah, bro, those are pretty. That's what I need right there. Maybe not with the gold, but
I will say they and like he's got lights on them for the camera and stuff, but they are a little dark for inside.
yeah, I'm digging whoever that guy right there, not the announcer, but who's that guy in the middle,
Yeah.
bro? I'm digging his glasses.
Yeah, mine is like the perfect in between stage. They're big, like sunglasses where you can see through them. But yeah, I like the clear ones too because sometimes it's just too dark, especially because I don't know if it's maybe just not sleeping or what, but a lot of times I feel like stuff's like getting in my eyes like constantly.
Right.
Maybe it's the smoke.
Maybe yeah, maybe it's the smoke, bro. Maybe it's the lack of sleep. Maybe it's like doing something to your eyes.
Maybe that's why I like the clear glasses. They just keep the smoke out of my eyes.
All right, for our 6 viewers out there, well, what are your predictions? Who do you think is going to take home? It's not even the belt, huh? It's not even the. Who do you think is going to win?
It is. It's
Rolly.
for the WBA lightweight title.
That tells you how much I know about boxing. Who do you think is going to take home the belt? Let's hear your predictions.
And let us know how. Is it
Yeah, for real.
gonna be early?
Yeah, you already heard Travis's parlay picks. So, what are we like? Not we, what are you, bro? Like 4 out of 5, 3 out of 4?
Three out of three so far.
Well, I mean, but with the next fight, So,
With
s
the
three out
fight.
So far, we're
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. If Tank Davis wins, I'll be 4 for 4.
Man, big payday for Travis. Big payday. How many KFC sandwiches is that, Travis?
It's at least a couple.
Yeah.
And I can tell you.
With the side of fries?
Oh yeah.
Nice. That's all a man can ask for.
And anybody that's just tuning in, we have a podcast that we broke down the fights on yesterday and gave these picks. So anybody out there that wants to know a little bit more about fighters on cards that are coming up, or perhaps know some ideas and things to keep in mind when you're making some bets, especially if you're trying to do parlays, we give some pretty good picks. And while we have definitely gotten some wrong in our first couple episodes, we'll have to add it up and get a percentage because I'd like to think it's somewhere around 90 or higher so far.
I gotta remind those people one more time, Travis. We got robbed on those ones. Who thought Canelo was gonna lose? No one thought Canelo was gonna lose.
True. The one time that they didn't bribe the judges enough, and then that Rose Namajunas one,
Exactly.
it was so boring that that one could have gone either way.
Bro, I'm excited for this walkout. Let's
Yeah,
go.
that'd be good. I'm really curious to see Rolly's walkout. I like to think it's going to be in that fur coat.
Oh, Jesus, bro. I'm just now seeing the fur coat. Yeah. Let's see if Tank was all talk or if he's gonna knock off Rolly Romero's. I can't do the accent right now. Knock off Rolly Romero. Yeah, I can't do it. Knock off his nose. Man. Bro, are you still eating? It's been like an hour. Bruh. Yeah, KFC gonna sponsor you for sure.
Come at your boy. Throw some chicken sandwiches and some fries, and we'll do some business.
Uh,
Yeah, and for anybody listening now, it's really a shame that we didn't get it on tape because Lewis was putting out a pretty good Rolly Romero imitation yesterday.
I can't do it today. I don't know what's wrong. Maybe it's because I'm not used to do it in front of 3 viewers. That's what it is.
I'm telling you, show them your purse might be one of the greatest lines at a press conference I've ever heard.
Oh man, boxing.
Looks like Raleigh's got some nice grants on too.
Yeah, bro, and he's not wearing no fur coat. I'm actually digging this robe.
Yeah, I'm really shocked that there's not some type of Cuban wrapper or something here.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, bro, those are pretty nice grants.
Yeah, yeah, they are.
Let's go, fight night! Ah!
I like how he makes his insignia with the two R's look like the Rolls Royce symbol.
uh,
Right. Wow, he's coming out to win Dove's Cry by Prince and is actually wearing purple and has purple grants. Who would have guessed a Prince theme for Rolando Romero?
a man of class. A man of class. Dang, bro, look at him. He looks calm. He's taking it all in right now. Oh, he did your thing you talk about that Mayweather does, right?
Yeah, I did that in my Thai fight, which is funny because apparently, like traditionally, you're supposed to go over the top ropes if you're a man and through the ropes if you're a woman, and I just did it like Mayweather, where like you go in, out, and then in,
Yeah.
and everybody seemed kind of confused by me doing that.
I'm sure there was someone out there that recognized and appreciated what you did.
Oh yeah. At some point, as a bonus on our channel, we will release the hilarious video of my Y Crew, which is the traditional dance warm-up fight. Where, I started off
Uh,
with and then went over to the corner and flexed at all my teammates.
we got it on film. A film camera is legit.
a good amount of relaxed improvisation before your first fight ever.
Yeah. All right, look at bro. I'm telling you, Tank Davis, he looking a little scared, bro. He looks a little tense. Not scared maybe, but a little tense, bro.
He does. He does. He definitely doesn't look as relaxed as Romero does. The other thing is he doesn't have a rapper with him. This also worries me.
Oh, today's the
Every
night
single
of
fight.
today is the night of the underdog. Don't you guys forget it. Lewis called it. Big Dog Louis called it. The Sexy Mexi called it. Let's
I'm telling
go.
you, it's definitely been a night where the right-handed underdogs have really been putting up good fights against the Southpaws and showing a lot of good stuff. And out of all of them that are underdogs on this card, Romero's definitely the biggest puncher for his weight class.
Yeah.
And even here at 135, Davis is kind of small.
Yeah, man. I wonder. How bet you Davis? He'll kind of gain his confidence after he gets a feel from Rolly. You know, once he takes a couple of those punches, then I bet you'll start loosening up and kind of being his old self. But I don't see him being like a good starter in the first round.
Yeah, I really think that's the thing, and he does kind of come out slow and see what his opponent is going to do, kind of like Canelo Alvarez does. But I definitely think the important thing, not just of who wins this, but more so of how it goes, is those big punches of Rolly. One, is he landing them? And two, if he's not landing them, does Davis feel like he can counter them, or does
Oh
he feel like
dang, bro! You see this? He's staring. He's staring Rolly right in the face, bro. Maybe I was
he's got
wrong. Maybe I was wrong. Sorry to interrupt, bro. But man's showing some confidence now, some
he's got
backbone.
a really strange robe. It looks like really tight.
It's kind of cool. It's like Matrix style.
Yeah, and kind of Japanese looking too. It also kind of looks like something Prince or Michael Jackson would wear, which I've seen him come out in some Michael Jackson outfits before.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, that's hilarious.
Yeah, he came out to one in like the kind of gangster hats, like tilted crooked like Michael Jackson would wear. And like even I want to say he even had like a red leather jacket on.
Psh. Let's go, bro.
Davis actually has an inch and a half reach advantage,
Yeah,
but an inch and a half height advantage for Rolly Romero.
yeah,
Of course, quite a big experience gap in the favor of Gervonta Davis, but he did come in a little lighter, showing you that he's probably naturally should be at 130, maybe 126.
yeah. I agree with
Actually,
that.
one was at 130, I want to say.
Oh, come on. Come on. Bro, you know what? Both times I had to cut some weight. You're over there eating like Burger King and eating, now you're eating KFC. Man,
Well, you're like, a while out from the fight. I'll try to be better as we get closer.
maybe take it down a notch to Taco Bell.
Yeah, really.
All right. Here's Rolly, and there is Mr. Gervonta Davis, both in their corners. Gervonta Davis clapping his gloves. It is dark out in the arena. You can see the lights. Let's go. Romero looking hyped, really hyped. Davis now looking calm. Before, when he was coming out, he looked a little tense, but now he seems to be in his element. He didn't even have to get hit with a few punches before. He gotta be this way. Right now, Romero is mad dogging Gervonta Davis while Davis laughs. All right. David Fields is the referee. Let's see. Right now, they are giving their announcements.
I'll tell you the one thing that Raleigh, I think, really has going for him that a lot of times that brawlers have is kind of a Robbie Lawler thing in the UFC where when you only have one way to fight, not only does it give you something to focus on, but when you get hurt or when things aren't going your way, you stick with it and keep looking for that big punch.
Yeah.
Whereas I kind of feel like Davis, he's going to come in and maybe look for some big shots, but if it's not going his way, he's going to do what he did in that Cruz fight where he's going to start backing up in boxing. And it's good to have other things to be able
Options. Yeah.
for Rolly. Like, he's only going to win this fight by knockout. So it's kind of good that that's all he knows how to do.
Yeah. I can see it happening, bro. With that size difference. Rolly, he looking big, bro.
He doesn't seem like intimidated by the crowd or how big the fight is.
Yeah, not even a little bit.
No, it's actually kind of impressive.
Look at look at Davis over here just smiling, swaying.
Yeah, he's always like that. The other thing I will say, and he was up at 140 before this, but I know that Davis has had some weight problems before. Like he's lost his belts from being too heavy and stuff,
Uh-huh.
and missing weight, and especially with his last fight being at 140. I gotta say, he looks kind of extra thin. Like he doesn't look
Yeah.
strong as he normally does. I wonder if that could play a part.
Yeah, we're just a few minutes out from finding out. Man, I'm excited for this, bro. Fight night. It's funny, bro. Like as soon as you came back, bro, like our viewers like dispersed all at once. We're 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 up.
They're just here for you, man.
Whoa! I thought something was touching my foot. Man.
It was the same thing earlier, where when I was the only one on, and like all the people left. Like I think they're just here to see you.
It's this new shirt, bro, that Mr. Travis helped me pick out. That's what it is.
I'm telling you, I do all the research, and they're like, is Lewis coming back?
Yeah, yeah, for real. I'm over here just saying, all right, okay, uh-huh. And then Travis over here spilling some solid knowledge and like, okay, we're gonna bounce now.
Crazy.
I know, man. Some
This
people.
first round is important. Rolly needs to at least get Davis's respect and land a good shot or two.
Yeah, here we go, bro. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go.
It's gonna be good.
Well, I have a feeling I'm gonna be $70 richer.
Could happen. I could see Davis dropping that left hand for an uppercut and an overhand right coming in with a left hook behind it.
Yeah, bro. I can see that too. He has that. He has that uppercut knockout on. I forget his name, but
Rio Santa Cruz.
yeah.
He got in a couple of them with that uppercut. Real dangerous shot from him, man.
Let's see if all that muscle wears down. Wears down, Romero.
Yeah. I will say, this is going to be the most worn out he's ever been if he goes the distance in this fight.
Right.
And he won the interim belt in his last fight. It was the only fight that he had that was supposed to go 12, and he ended it in 7. So he's never been past the 10th, if I'm not mistaken, whereas Davis has been to the 12th round a couple times.
And dang, bro, we're now at 0 viewers. What the?
And that's crazy because I'm watching it on my phone.
Yeah, bro.
But that's a straight up lie.
That's a
But,
straight up lie.
When I look up that video that we did yesterday on this fight, it keeps saying 0 viewers, and then when I click on it, it'll say like the real number, which is
Right.
like 11 or.
That's funny, bro. Man, Rolly just flicking out those jabs. From speaking from experience, even that's tiring, bro.
And you see where he's kind of sideways and his legs are pretty far apart.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of rare for like a brawler. And you see like you can tell he wants to swing a big punch, but he's not just recklessly coming in and swinging like a nutcase. Otherwise, he would have gotten caught in the first minute. And so he is a brawler, kind of slugger power puncher, but he's not just coming in recklessly. He's still coming in behind a jab.
Yeah.
He's being patient.
Yeah. Both of them standing in the center of the octagon right now. 1 minute left in the first round.
Yeah.
Both really
You
not
see-
doing anything. Romero was kind of pushing them back, with just kind of flicking out that jab that didn't connect. Now it looks like Davis is being the aggressor a little bit more, but still no punches really connecting.
And you see, even though Romero is the bigger, more muscular fighter, his reflexes and his speed is good.
Yeah. Not bad. He's not wasting a lot of energy either, because he's not really pouncing everywhere like we watched in that last fight with Santa Maria or Santa Marario or
Davis looking very patient, looking for that one big shot.
right. Let's go. Come on. 9 seconds left in round number 1. Still no punches really connected. I thought this was going to be a brawl from the very beginning, to be honest. Ooh, Romero with a nice cross with 2 seconds on the clock. Gervonta Davis talking shit to Mr. Romero.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to a decision, but Rolly could have won that round.
Yeah, I think he did right there with that last couple seconds. I
Yeah,
think that fired up Davis a little bit.
yeah, Davis did get a couple nice left straights to the body in there. Yeah, Davis looks smaller. Maybe it's just because he's at a smaller weight class, but he seems a lot smaller than he seemed in his last fight. He's one of
Yeah.
those guys that up and down in weight.
We got Romero over here kind of trying to control his breath a little bit, it looks like. Even though he didn't really throw a whole lot. He's
Yeah,
shaking out his arms. I bet you that might be a concern of his own, trying to make it the distance.
Definitely, even though he's playing it cool, he's got to be feeling the pressure and the nerves of definitely the biggest fight on the biggest stage he's ever been in.
Yeah. Here we go, round number 2, 2 minutes 47 seconds. We got Romero pushing forward again. Gervonta Davis just kind of backing up, nothing really thrown.
And even though the judges have been going with the favorites, and that is most certainly Gervonta Davis, they have been giving a pretty good edge in the scorecards to guys coming forward.
Yeah.
And so, important to keep in mind.
With our 4 viewers out there, we want to hear what your predictions are for this fight. Let us know, comment, say something. Look, you see that? You see that, Travis? Freaking Romero kind of almost tapping the leg with his punches right there.
Yeah.
It's going low. It wasn't parried or anything either.
Yeah, like I say, he's got a lot of hard sparring rounds in, so I've got to think he's got some different things he can do too. Whoa.
Yeah, a little bit of confidence booster. Yeah, nice little push. Kind of. Hey, there we go. Look at that. We have Davis on the canvas. Davis kind of was wrestling, trying to clinch up, but Romero was able to push him down.
Rolly did sneak a good punch in there, man.
Yeah, Romero, he kind of got him up against the ropes, and
Davis looks worried.
yeah, he does. You can
Rolly,
tell.
Rolly really swings, man.
Yeah, he does, bro.
You can tell like he's really going for a knockout.
Yeah, he
And
is. It wouldn't surprise me, man. Ooh, there we go. It sucks that doesn't actually count as a knockdown, bro, because if that counted as a knockdown, I'd already be up $7.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
Leaping body shot.
Here we go.
50 seconds. Where are you?
Yeah, I'm at 54 seconds, so you're 4 seconds ahead of me.
Okay.
Man, yeah, we got Gervonta Davis just clinching up. Romero's doing a good job. Looks like he kind of relaxed there, which is good. Gives him time to kind of catch his breath.
Yeah. And you remember what I was telling you with Lara, where I said, if Davis got worried about Romero's punches, there's a chance he would start backing up.
Ooh, Gervonta, he landed a good cross right now on Romero that almost dropped him.
Yeah, Yeah,
It
good
didn't
left
hurt him, but
straight.
it almost dropped him. It wobbled his legs a little bit. He did a full squat. 15 seconds left on mine.
This is a little bit different um, because Lomachenko's less of a power puncher, but this is kind of reminding me of Teofimo and Lopez, or Teofimo and Lomachenko, where the southpaw Lomachenko was on the outside, and the bigger right-handed fighter was kind of doing a good job of just using his jab to keep range and get in big power shots.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, man. I
That
didn't
was kind
watch
of the
that fight, but
they
yeah,
both
that's
hurt each
definitely what Romero's doing right now.
they gave all the belts to Teofimo Lopez, but it was definitely close.
Yeah.
And Lomachenko had a shoulder surgery right after it, and ever since then has looked really good. But who knows? Now Teofimo's lost those belts to George Kambosos, and he's going to defend them against Devin Haney in Australia. That's the boxing match we'll be breaking down next week.
Man, here we go. It looks like we're getting ready to start round number 3.
And Rolly coming forward again.
Yep.
We'll see. We'll see what happens if Davis is a little more aggressive since he hurt Rolly there.
Yeah, I'm sure that was a confidence booster for him land that solid cross. He's
Definitely, he was a little worried before that.
Yeah, he was. He was definitely looking a little bit more staticky in his back steps. That's for sure. Same thing. Romero's doing the same thing, just kind of filling out with that jab, keep on pushing forward. A little bit of hand trapping by Mr. Davis. Try coming
Yeah,
in with this hard cross.
I think Davis has realized that Rolly's really strong up close and that he does hit hard.
Yep.
And Rolly's doing a good job with that jab.
Yeah, he is. Good.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, that was nice.
Another right straight from Rolly slips in. Surprisingly, Rolly is not loading up on every single shot. I've seen him throw a couple like at 60% so far.
Yeah, he's controlling and pacing himself, I guess, maybe.
Yeah, he's not really landing his jab, but he's doing a good job of controlling the distance with it.
Ooh, that was a good feint by Davis. I have to start working on
Yeah.
that, bro. That was a good uppercut feint. I've never seen anyone really do that before.
How did he do it?
He kind of just like held his hand and like rolled under with it.
Ah,
It was so smooth. Yeah, he's definitely trying to get that uppercut on Romero, bro.
yeah,
That was the second
Dave-
attempt right here in round number 3.
Davis has got some really slick uppercut stuff. I mean, Davis got a really good like leaping lead right hook too.
Man. Yeah, bro, he's doing a better job counter fighting this time now.
Nice jab to the body. I'm at 45 left in the third.
Yeah, you're 3 seconds ahead of me.
So far, it's kind of hard to say. The first round, could be one apiece, but this third round is definitely been Davis's. Romero's had a couple moments where he landed some good combos, but Davis is kind of seeming to be taking over in this round.
Yeah, if I were to guess, bro, I'd have to give round number 1 and round number 2 to Romero, and maybe this one to Davis.
Talking to Romero as he comes towards him.
All right, the end of round number 3. We are getting ready to hit into round number 4.
This is the worst I've seen Romero look yet in the fight.
Yeah. Hopefully,
Nice.
hopefully he's able to land another good punch or something to build that confidence in round number 4. Man, it's crazy how fast these rounds go, bro. When it's a main event like this.
Yeah, nice right hand to the body, but Davis counters it with a nice straight left hand.
Yeah. Do you see that little red mark up on the on Davis's left temple?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Dang, bro, is that does Gervonta Davis got gray hair? Who's he talking to? Who's he yelling to?
Um, he's got Vaseline in his hair. I don't know what he's yelling at his corner, but I hope it wasn't for his mouthpiece. I've seen that in a couple boxing matches in the last year.
Yeah. Here we go. Gervonta Davis still backing up. Not really staying as planted as he was in round number 3. Dang, bro.
Wow, so Romero is out throwing him so far.
Nice. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, that helps a lot, man. And those 4 or 5 punch combos where you land one, it's easy for one or two of the judges to think that you landed two.
Yeah. I want to see one more good power shot from Romero.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't know. I think he had a tough last round, so he's being a little cautious. Nice right hook, left hook from Romero.
Yeah.
But I think Davis is a little bit being cautious, but I think he's also kind of looking for a shot. I'm thinking he's hoping that Romero is going to really come in wide with another right hook, and then he can get another left straight like he hurt him with.
I think
And I
so. I think you're right about that. I think he's waiting for him to push a little bit forward, a little bit harder, so he can land. I think he really wants an uppercut, bro.
yeah, and Romero's being smart. He's the thing about Davis is he's good at countering the
Oh,
right straight with an uppercut.
yeah, that was a good cross by Romero, man.
Yeah, he's definitely landing, man. They're both landing some good power shots. Oh, nice left counter hook from Gervonta Davis.
Ooh, that was a good cross by Romero too, right there.
Yeah, Romero felt that one. Oh, see that?
I
See that
didn't.
when he threw the right straight, Davis
Yep.
countered with the uppercut.
Dang.
The same thing he did to Leo Santa Cruz. He slips outside your right cross and throws his left uppercut.
Yep.
It's a really athletic move though. Like it's not an easy one to do.
Gervonta Davis definitely feeling being himself, bro.
Yeah, Romero's still really throwing heat, man.
Yeah, he is.
Fourth round happening right now.
The end.
Both guys look good in that round. The fight's a third over.
Man, I wonder what the score is. I want to say 2-2 right now, if I were to guess.
Say probably 3-1.
3-1. You're going to give it to Gervonta, or you're going to give it to Romero?
Davis, yeah.
Damn it. It's okay. There's still hope. There's still hope. We still got 7 rounds, guys. We still got 7 rounds.
Davis 8. We've got 8 rounds.
We still got 8 rounds, guys.
Yeah. Davis is laughing in the corner at his mom dancing in the crowd.
Man. That's some shit my mom would do.
Ah,
All right. Looks
Oh,
like
he's
we're getting
happy.
ready to start round number 5.
Here we go.
Let's go. Romero coming out with his jabs again.
I'll tell you what. Another couple rounds. Looks like I'm going to lose my bet of it being under 6.5.
I honestly thought it would be under. I didn't think it would go above 6. I thought it was going to be a war if it did, but right now, I was definitely more amused with the Santa Maria fight versus Ramos, was it? Or
Yeah, this one's got harder shots, but is definitely a way slower pace and a way smaller output from both guys.
Yeah.
Like by this point, the guys in the other fights had thrown hundreds of punches.
And usually fights like this, that's how you like. If you do think they're boring, that's probably because they're high level. That's what's really going on. There's a lot more than the eye can see. I'm sure one person's weighing the counter, or one person's trying to do something, to set something up, but to the average
Exactly.
person,
And these guys both being undefeated, both being in the main event, it being for a belt, it being a grudge match, you can definitely tell that neither guy wants to make a mistake and get caught with a big power shot.
if this is how the fight keeps on going out all through 12 rounds, bro, I can see there being maybe like a rematch between these two.
Could be.
Yeah.
And Davis is kind of already expected to do a rematch with Isaac Pitbull Cruz if he wins this fight. Oh, Davis hurt himself. I don't know if he hurt his left shoulder or if he hurt his left hand on the hip.
It almost looked like the hip.
Yeah, Davis definitely hurt himself. That actually happened to him in the Pitbull fight too.
Yeah,
A
you
lot of
see.
people that's an excuse, but he did fight a couple rounds just using his lead hand. So I think he throws so hard. I think he hurts that back hand sometimes.
Yeah, bro, you can definitely tell he was trying to wipe it on his pants right there, about 10 seconds ago, at the 1 minute mark. If I was Romero, I'd be trying to throw with that or try to capitalize on that.
Yeah, especially you obviously you want to be careful not eat another left straight or a left uppercut, but it would be a good time to throw some hard right hands and kind of test that guard. Oh, he landed a good right hook there.
Ooh, yeah, that was a good right hook.
Oh, a little forearm inside from Romero. That's a dirty Mayweather gym move.
Is it?
Yeah, the guy's trying to hug you and you're framing on him. Mayweather would get a little rough with his forearms.
Dang, bro.
Romero kind of coming back in this a little bit is countering very well, especially if Davis is hurt.
Let's
This could
go. Hopefully he's hurt, bro. We'll see what. Hopefully it shows him in this corner. Maybe we can see him shaking his head or something and see what's going on.
hey, Sean there too.
Yeah, bro. Are you still eating? Jesus. Guys, we are in the fourth match of the night since we've started. We've been streaming now for 3.5 hours, and I swear my co-host has been eating this entire damn time. I don't know how much KFC he bought. He claims he only bought what was it, two sandwiches and I think a fry or something, but I swear it's more. It has to be more.
It does seem like that, doesn't it?
uh, all right, here we go. Getting ready to start round number 6.
Yeah.
I don't know who he's talking to. Gervonta Davis looking back in the crowd saying something.
That's another thing that happens. There's a lot of outside interference during Davis fights, whether it's from Mayweather or Davis's family or him talking to the announcers. Lots of talking to people outside the ring. His coaches sometimes.
I think he might have actually hurt himself, bro. He ain't really, no, maybe not. He's still throwing that. He's still throwing that left hand pretty easy. All right, 2 minutes 19 seconds left. Round number 6.
But to be fair, he didn't get a point taken away. And when you're really unexperienced, you're the underdog. You're fighting somebody that's the champ and who has got way more experience than you.
Ooh,
To make it.
bro, damn it. That was a low. That was a low blow from Romero. I'm not sure how. It almost looked like Davis jumped up a little bit. Referee just
You
got
know,
done talking to him.
yeah, I hate to say it, but that's kind of what Raleigh needs. Raleigh needs to do. He needs to make it ugly.
Yeah. What they say? It's not no boxing match, bro. It's a fight.
Exactly. Because Davis is a much better boxer. So if it's a boxing match, Raleigh's in trouble. if it's a brawl, he's got a decent shot.
Yeah, Rolly trying to do that shoulder roll off the jab and land his cross on Davis, but I think Davis is aware of it. Rolly tried doing a little. It looked like that karate berserk of punches or whatever when you do a whole bunch of those switch crosses.
Exactly. And not only that, it's dangerous to counter with that straight right when you know that Davis wants to counter that with his uppercut.
Yeah,
He might start throwing that jab just to get you to roll and come back with your right hand and then try to slip it. The odds, the live odds have slowly gone a little bit more for Romero winning. Nice overhand right. Oh, big
oh,
hook.
ooh, oh, son of a bitch. Romero
Romero.
is down. Davis landed a good left hook. The ref is
Yeah.
counting. Romero is getting up. Come on, Romero. Come on. He's. No, come on. Come on.
Is it?
Damn it.
And it's under 6.5.
Well, guys, for our 3 viewers watching right now, I hate to say it. I don't hate to say it. I'm glad to say it. My friend, Mr. Travis Bohemus, got all his bets right. If you would have listened to him, you guys would probably be rich tonight. It's a good thing you didn't listen to me. I lost $10. You know, that's okay. But man, what a night for fights, huh?
Davis still talking crap to Romero.
Man, I know, bro. Man, that was nasty. You know, I didn't see that coming, bro.
Davis is screaming at the crowd on the ropes.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, dude, it was crazy because Rolly landed like a really good right hook, and then he went to throw another one, and I think Davis countered him with that lead right hook I was telling you about. Like everyone knows, like his uppercut and his left hook's big, but like his lead right hook, I've seen him get some nasty knockouts with it, man.
Man, Rolly doesn't even look phased that he lost, bro.
No, it was kind of. He's probably still a little bit out of it too, because he went down hard. Like you could tell, like that shot landed perfect. It wasn't just a hard shot, but it was a counter that he swung into.
Mad respect to Gervonta Davis. You know, he's definitely a little bit smaller. He was the favorite, but he's definitely smaller. That just proves that size don't matter.
Damn, Rolly's leaving the ring. At least he got a real good payday for this fight, I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah, he did, bro. Man. Well, shit.
Yeah, I'd really like to see the replay of that. I want to say he threw a lead right hook as Rolly threw his rear right hook, but maybe he snuck a left in there. But
It looked like when he threw his cross, bro. I'm not sure how how Davis rolled underneath, but yeah, it looked like he landed like a almost like a lateral hook when he tried getting out of the way of it. I think that's what
yeah,
did it.
the way that what's his name went into the ropes and the way that Davis came out, it almost looked like that check hook that Mayweather knocked out Hatton with.
Yeah,
Where Hatton like got hit with the left hook, Mayweather pivoted out, and then Hatton's head went right into the corner
man.
on the ropes instead of in the corner. I really hope they're going to show that again.
Yeah, me too. Fight
That
night. Let's go.
And I don't even think that was a combo. That was just like one really perfect hard counter shot.
Yeah, so much for a hurt hand, huh?
Yeah, Davis does have some really clean knockouts. Well, see, that's the thing. I think that was with the hand that he didn't hurt. He keeps hurting his left that he throws the big overhands and the uppercuts with.
I'm pretty sure the left is what connected, bro. Cause I think he leaped to the right. Yeah, I want to see the replay. I'm pretty sure he leaped to the right when Rolly came in with his cross and
You could be right. He could have came over Rolly's right with his left.
yeah, I'm not sure if he came over or if it was like almost yeah, if it came right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it came over. Man, yeah, they
But
need to show that for sure, bro.
he did move to the right though, so he either threw that straight and moved out the door like Pacquiao does, or he threw like a check hook.
Yeah.
'Cause he not only countered him well, but then he was out of there.
Yeah, it definitely could have been the check hook. Let's see. All right, here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Right, it's an overhand left, and he goes out the side like
Yep.
Pacquiao.
You did that lateral movement with that hook, bro.
Man, what a nasty punch!
Man.
That hurt for sure.
Yeah, bro, I felt that one. And I
Yeah,
ain't even
yeah,
in the ring, bro. I'm all the way across. I'm in the middle of the state. I felt that.
yeah. Romero was still like his legs were still moving weird.
I'm the best. I'm gonna always be the best, and I want to beat Gervonta Davis.
Oh, he catches it, and then as he's throwing his left hand, he catches him with that overhand. Man,
Yeah.
like perfect.
Dang,
And I
bro.
thought he kind of took the hook to the body, and then came back with that one.
What a crazy knockout, man. Good for
Yeah,
Gervonta Davis. You know, I would have been
yeah.
happy with Romero winning too, but man,
Oh,
that was a
he
good main fight.
like that one against Leo. He that uppercut. Davis gets some sick one punch knockouts, man.
Man, let's see that one more time, bruh. That's what happens when you don't bring your hand back home. Bow.
Yeah, and he went to clinch Davis, and he wasn't even there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah, he would have fell right on his face wasn't for those ropes.
Yeah. What a night. What a night.
So for anybody just joining us here at the end of our stream, Tank Davis won by knockout in the 6th round.
Which, to say again, for the people that weren't listening earlier, Mr. Travis called all 4 fights. Not trying to flex, but I'm pretty sure if you go back and listen to our podcast, you guys will be surprised on what our ratio is for our parlays we've been making.
And all southpaws.
All southpaws, huh?
Four left-handers versus four right-handers, and even though the southpaws were the favorites, they won every time and by knockout in the last two. Lara had a very nice stoppage in his contest against Spike O'Sullivan, and then you had decision wins for Ramirez and Ramos. So we'll see what happens now. I don't know how this could be for the belt at 135 when the fight between Kambosos and Haney is supposed to be for all the belts. Perhaps this is an interim title, but it would be cool to see the winner of that fight Tank Davis, whether it was George Kambosos or if it was Devin Haney. Him versus Tank would be an interesting fight too.
Yeah.
Also, Mayweather guys.
What's Davis saying, brother?
He just saying he wants to thank God and Mayweather Promotions and Showtime. He said that this could be his last fight with Mayweather Promotions. I wonder if he's going to stick with him or not.
Man.
Got a nice big mark on that forehead, though, huh?
Yeah, bro, that's what I was saying. I noticed that like right after round number 1.
Yeah, it must have caught a grazing right hand that really tore that up.
Yeah.
But I think that's why you saw him kind of get all popped up and yell at Romero and celebrate the way he did after the fight. Is I think that fight got a little tougher than he thought it was going to. Romero was really landing some good shots in there, man.
Yeah, I think you're right, bro.
So anybody that is still listening, be sure and join me and Lewis next week on Friday as we break down the UFC card, and we'll be breaking down the George Kambosos versus Devin Haney fight in Australia, which is for all the titles at 135, aside from whichever interim special title Davis just won. One thing about boxing is they got more than enough titles to go around.
Well, bro, I think I think I'm gonna hop off now that we gave all our fans what they wanted to see and what they wanted to hear.
Exactly. This will be the Fights Tonight podcast signing off, and we will see you guys on Friday to break down the fights, and maybe even again on Saturday for a live watch along or fight party. So you want to go ahead and end the stream, Lou?
Yep. And
Right out.
before I end it, make sure all you guys out there you hit that like and subscribe button.
And
Please.
follow the podcast.
Please. I ain't desperate. We ain't desperate.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, brother. I'll catch you later.
right on later, cuz.